So like, there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of players going on here, and we definitely are going to talk about them a little bit more once we can get back to that. But right now, I want to see what happens going on in this match. JaGo versus Papaleo. I will admit that I have only ever played JaGo once. I don't have a whole. JaGo's playing Ramon.
Yeah, Ramon on point too, and then we got Papaleo rocking Rugal in the middle. So this is gonna be a really interesting matchup to see. But right now, Kyo starting off really strong, just trying to play that Rekka Footsies game.
Yep, pero you gotta be careful, right? Because Ramoncito, like, he got some buffs. He's not, I wouldn't say he's a good character yet, but he does got a little bit more sauce. JaGo right now, kind of pushing to the corner. Nice walk-up jazz from Papaleo playing. That looks like Capcom versus SNK2 there for a second to me.
Right, putting in that stagger pressure. Yeah, it's starting to establish even more of this jab pressure too. Wow, goes for the whip punish there with the Rekka series. Drops the confirm and rolls right into a DDT.
Stuff right now for Papaleo. Like, honestly, I wonder if he's just not afraid of Ramon. The thing about Ramon too is that like he can absolutely grab you out of that jab. Like, he can just Tiger Neck Chancery you. And I wonder if JaGo's just not sure whether that would be a good idea given like where he is on the screen. Good stuff though with the cancel pressure is not going to be enough. Eat sweep. Goodbye, Ramon. It's time for
yeah, unfortunately, tries to go for that reversal throw, but just a little too far away. One of the unfortunate things about Ramon, so he's out of here. Mai coming in now. Papaleo looking pretty good with Kyo so far already. Doing a really good job controlling that neutral. Seeing immediately super hopping over the fireball there.
Yeah, there's a nice pressure. Again, this little jab pressure. This is not something I normally see out of people who play this game. This kind of small stagger jab pressure like that. We do see stuff like jab into fierce punch frame traps. You see that a lot, for example, lately on Rock, where he'll do the crouching jab into the forward A. But seeing it used on Kyo like this is quite interesting, honestly.
Yeah, it is interesting to see, and Papaleo's still doing an incredible job, really using these Rekkas at great ranges to punish any of JaGo's attempts at playing kind of this footsies game here.
And he's also just running away. He's not interested in having to fight Mai. Just like how Mai normally is not interested in having to fight if she doesn't have to. Well, right now, Papaleo commits to the entire Dokugami chain, which, well, okay. Decisions were made.
It's alright, though. I mean, Kyo did everything that they needed to do, right? They ran down the clock really far, so JaGo's Mai has no help coming in up against Rugal here. So now Rugal's going to be the one having to put in a little bit of work just to clean out the rest of this match.
Speaking of clean, can we talk about how clean this Rugal color is?
It is. The white color is pretty nice. With the black top.
Looks so sick. Oh, that activation. That did not juggle. Okay. Papaleo tried to freestyle there for a second, and it kind of didn't work out. That's fine. He's still like commanding in the lead. Nice walk up forward. The threatening walk off and kick right there. Jumping D sweep. And it's over.
He hit him with a little shimmy too, straight into the sweep. You saw that. He was like, all right, I went for the throw last time. You tech that. Let me fake it out this time.
Yep, give him the little wiggly wiggle. Like, hey, look, I'm gonna. Nope, never mind. Eat the sweep. Here we go. JaGo. That's the wrong super, but hey, you know what? Must have been like a misinput. I understand. Maybe first game of the day, jitters. That happens.
Absolutely, but right now, Rock trying to establish that pressure, putting themselves in the corner. All right, Papaleo's able to escape here.
He was fishing for the stance too. You saw that? Oh, that could be bad. This is gonna be big damage. There's a lot of meter here, a lot of butter with which JaGo can cook. Doesn't spend anything other than the first one. It doesn't matter. Papaleo's gonna whiff another genocide cutter. That's gonna be it. Look at that in like the blink of flash, in no time at all. JaGo bringing it back even with Papaleo.
I mean, that's what happens when you just let those flash kicks rip like that, or excuse me, those genocide cutters rip, right? It's just you can't be throwing out DPs like that. But now we're back down to Ash, so Papaleo, definitely a more defensive player. There's the flash kick that I was thinking about.
Yep. Good stuff right now from Ash. Now Ash, a character that when they have a lot of bar, he can just pop off. Oh, here we go. Level 1, it's gonna end in activation, and we're going on to a combo party time. Oh, we get the side switch. Oh, we're getting the side switch version. Oh, look at my boy Papaleo with the fanciest of fancy stuff. My man with the fancy feast. Eating good. Ash in a huge lead.
Ash is one of the characters with the smoke and sexy style combos here in the game, even rocking the Dante color red. But here we go. Now JaGo's the one with the pressure. Papaleo being so incredibly patient. Gets opened up just a little bit, but JaGo not able to get the confirm. Gets the roll through, though. Yeah, I got caught actually trying to roll. Oh, here we go. Short into forward A. Sorry, jab. Big combo, level 1. Doesn't gonna burn it. Yeah, there you go. Finally burns it into level 2. That's gonna do a huge grip. Ash. One more almost in trouble.
Oh, man.
No. Wasn't able to confirm that there, but a sweep is going to close that out. JaGo going up 1 right now over Papa Leo.
It looks like we're having that little repeat of last time where my audio goes all over the place. Let's see what all I can fix to make the audio.
Yeah, we see you guys talking about the audio issues. Production will be working on it, so just bear with us here. We're working our way through this.
It is you know what it is? It's it's the weekend or like a week right after a tournament. And everyone's like bleary-eyed and exhausted, and we're trying to do our best. Give us a second, guys. We got it under control. Still though, JaGo, for a minute there, it looked like he was kind of just about to give up the whole plot to Papa Leo. And then that Rock, honestly, putting the team on its back, and Rock obviously like a very strong character and a character capable of making that kind of comebacks. Rugal gets shelved for Vanessa.
Yeah, it was also a few key things too, where Papa Leo, while they were playing incredibly patiently, sometimes they would just let these
the huge gambles.
Yeah, the huge gambles. Yeah, putting all the cards on the table there with those reversal options and absolutely whiffing them and getting blown up, right? And that's where JaGo was able to capitalize. But yeah, Papa Leo now going to go ahead and throw out Rugal, put Vanessa on front. The tried and true Vanessa, still strong even in this latest update.
Is Vanessa a bad matchup for Ramon because of plot reasons? Like, does Ramon just go, oh my god, it's Vanessa, and just not be able to fight? I feel like that's a thing.
Do they have their own special music together?
They don't. Ramon definitely wants to holla at Vanessa, and Vanessa's married. So Ramon needs to stop trying to wreck his home. Doesn't matter. Hold this hop CD. Hop B to nothing. Here we go. A little bit of pressure. You thought that Ramon was going to start some pressure, and Papa Leo smartly pressing down C to get this character off him.
Yeah, Papa Leo constantly rolling out of that jump-in pressure as well. Now just trying to play this footsies game, but there's the jump-in from JaGo. Drops the confirm. Unfortunately, just a little bit too high to get it there.
Or never mind. Can't really do jab upper anymore because it is exceedingly punishable. You'll just get melted. You got to be really careful. It puts you right in front of people now.
We are getting this hop pressure here. Finally able to get it confirmed. Vanessa is going to be out of there with a clean command grab from Ramon. Finally putting in some work.
Yeah. JaGo, honestly, that was a really good sequence there for Ramon. JaGo right now looking kind of minty fresh, almost new in box. Nice standing roundhouse to stop Papa Leo from basically getting to do anything. Papa Leo now rocking the kill with the brown jacket.
The brown jacket and the blue jeans as well here. But now Papa Leo actually being a little bit more aggressive here. Normally when we see them in neutral, okay, they're back to how they used to play. You know, just that patience. Just stand there and wait to see what JaGo's going to do.
Great cross up, and also we're seeing now the power of like standing jab into actual stand fierce link. That is a real link, but Papa Leo had been more content to just use the standing jab as like a tool. Here we go. Nice super. That's going to be a lot of damage.
Yeah, one more mix is going to do it here. Just goes for the run up command throw. Love to see it there. Papa Leo tying this up now.
Good stuff from Kyo. Kyo, because of how little damage Papa Leo took in that round, Papa Leo, again, new in box. Character's just coming back, mint condition like new. Oh, went for more Rekkas than he probably should have. Did some damage there for free. That's fine.
All right,
nice
stance to jump in.
That's crazy,
exactly.
by the way.
Jumps right into it.
Yeah, that stance CD. So one of the big nerfs from it is that they decrease the upper body hitbox on it. So it's very easy to use it and absolutely get clipped by someone short hopping you now. Because they really need to tone down the anti-air properties of it. You'll see Mize now trying to catch jumps with standing roundhouse jumps and hops. That was a hitbox.
Yeah, but there's a jump over the CD. Unfortunately, gets put right into the corner. They're trying to use the Rekkas to escape. 3D is going to connect, push back to midstream, but there, exactly what you said, right? That standing roundhouse to stop the short hop attempts in.
Any short hop attempt, any neutral jump attempt, full jump attempt, it's just a particularly strong button, and don't look now, but is now on match point. Having taken out Kyo, Ash is all that's left. Ash is going to come in with almost 4 meters.
I guess Papa Leo wasn't able to dodge the damage here from JaGo.
It looks like that is in fact the situation. Can't believe he dodged the commentary spot. Can't be dodging these hits. Nice.
Yeah, and the thing here is Papa Leo is actually kind of forced to play a little bit more aggressive here with Ash now because Mai has so much health and Rock is on the back burner. He can't afford to just play passively like he likes to.
Well, in his defense, because he does have a current life lead, so long as he plays this if he plays it lame enough to not take any damage, then he should be okay. But it's very hard sometimes to like not give up free damage. Oh, I hope he doesn't activate. He instead went for
Climax here.
Climax, which is more than fine.
Not gonna have a whole lot of meter here going up against Rock, but what he's lacking in meter, he is going to get back in health.
Yeah, I feel like maybe the play there was to try to extend your combo as much as you could into something that was only 2 meters, so that you could still at least hang on to your other 2 meters, so you didn't have to blow the climax. But, you know, like, that is just one different option that is possible. Like, it is important to, like, consider all the possible routes you have as Ash when you're an Ash player, but oh no, gets clipped by jabs.
Yeah, speaking of routes, Papa Leo, getting blown up by this route here from JaGo and the whip DP.
Yeah. No, Papa Leo.
And it's Papa Leo really likes to throw out these gambles, right? These gambles in really scary situations. So far, they have not paid off.
Yeah, there's
overhead.
Yeah.
He can't really confirm much off of his lights unless he actually spends max cancel. It's very difficult in a lot of situations.
They did give him a little juice on that. If I do not wrong recall, he does have a little more juice on flights this time around.
I do think so, yeah, with the latest update. But right now, Yaysian gonna start off with Robert here, already put into the corner.
Nope. Reckless here from Allanwarre, just tentative. Yaysian with a very good neutral hop CD. Goes into forward B without any follow-up. That is a good way to put a little bit of pressure on people. Another good thing that you can do with that button, by the way, you do if you do like jab jab or short short and you cancel straight into it, it's a frame trap. It's a thing that people probably don't think enough. Nice short short confirm.
Yeah, lands it there with the uppercut, goes for the big jump in as well, ending with the fireball. Oh, tries to go for the neutral jump in. It actually whiffs under the Rekka, or above the Rekka, I should say.
Yeah, well, it's an interesting interaction. Nice cross up, but not going to get anything out of it. Run up short jabs. Yaysian just kind of get run on over and over by Allanwarre right now.
Yeah, Allanwarre is just resetting pressure over and over and over with these short hops, and Yaysian does not have an answer to it. But there's an answer with the reversal DP. Now Yaysian's on the offensive here.
He let rip that short. Nice short again. He just stayed. Oh no, I don't know what that was, but I hope that.
That was standing CD.
That was a weird little hiccup right there. It looked like time slowed down for a moment as he was about to. You may wonder how it is that I wound up here. You know, like record scratch.
He was counting the frames.
Oh, I see. My stand jab gets record in the face. Okay. Nice pressure here from Yaysian. Oh,
I like that checking with the jab.
Yep. Doesn't even let the guard point come out. Light Ryuembu. Yaysian right now playing a smothering style of my jab into EX Ryuembu. And that's going to be it for Allanwarre's kill. That was pretty clean, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, what you're seeing here with Yaysian with Mai is they're ending a lot of their strings and immediately checking with a 5A or a 2A, right? Yeah. Either if it's to check the roll or to try and check any bigger buttons like a C or a D coming out from Allanwarre. And it's working so far. It's just that harassing with the jabs.
Nice stuff here. Oh, a Ryuembu right in the face. Where's Rio? Allanwarre barely gets flipped by that Ryuembu.
All right, same side here. Actually goes for the roll backwards this time.
Also, I want to point out
these cross-ups, but the defense here from Yaysian.
Yeah, it's a really good blocks right now. That's what I was going to point out just now. It's just really, really good blocking. We're just kind of content to just kind of keep trying the same thing over and over again, whether it's successful or not. Nice stuff there from Yaysian with a down C into a throw. Oh, no, party time. Drops it.
That's really tragic, but here we go. They do have Yaysian in the corner. This is their chance to get some pressure going. Again, just tries to go for that hop in.
No super. That's interesting. Could have killed by spending meter. Wonder if he's trying to keep it. Instead gets parried into Genshi Pukiak. We're going to get a Zanretsuken. Follow up uppercut. Uppercut into uppercut. No kill either. Throws a fireball a little too early.
That's all right. Was still able to catch the roll through there with the 2B closing out. So yeah, Yaysian not spending the meter to get that kill. Kind of came back to regret. Came back to bite them there.
Yeah, I feel like it was like, I don't know. Maybe it's because I was just at a tournament and it was basically emphasized. You know, sometimes you gotta spend the meter. Sometimes you gotta spend the meter, y'all. Just do it. Nice scrap here, Yaysian. Oh, Yaysian went for some fancy stuff and it didn't exactly come out like he wanted. Doesn't matter. Jab pressure, parry into Genshi Pukiak again. Standing roundhouse, EX Zanretsu. Uppercut, uppercut. Super. Doesn't do a decent amount of damage. Almost just under 500 actually. Oh, short, nothing.
All right, Allanwarre needs to make this damage count though. Has to survive as long as possible or get the kill on Yaysian.
Yeah, Pukiak just raw. Let's go. Okay. Uppercut. Uppercut. That's so much damage. Oh my god, run up fierce. Probably caught Yaysian trying to do wake up throw or wake up something on the roll. And Yaysian, who looked really comfortable in he had a lead. He had like a really nice lead, and Rio just absolutely chews through it. Wow.
Yeah, not only that, but he had incredible defense at the start there with Mai up against Allanwarre's Rio, but slow and steady wins the race, right? Rio, he just took his time kind of learning Yaysian's habits, where Yaysian wants to press, where the faults in the defense are, and then capitalized on it right at the end.
Yeah, absolutely. Allanwarre definitely proving that his Rio is the tortoise in the equation of the tortoise of the hare. And, oh my god, what a crosser, please. I'm not even done talking about how cool you are, and you're out here landing this cross.
Oh my god, the jumping CD, landing immediately, getting the confirm afterwards.
Yaysian, I'm going to need you to push the button. There you go. Finally. A little bit of offense here coming. A little bit of pressure, shattering all expectations as Allanwarre doesn't get the full confirm.
Forcing C, though, to stop the jump over attempt. Nice 2B to check there, or 2A to check.
Oh, CD right over the stand CD from Allanwarre. Yaysian is trying. Okay, understandable. Have a great day. My man just out here decides that the meter was not important.
That was actually incredible patience, too, from Yaysian. Just run up and wait, right? So, what are you going to do here? I know you're probably thinking about DPing just to kill me, but there we go. Allanwarre is able to get the kill. Robert is gone now.
I will say, though, Yaysian, there's like a couple observations I've been making about Yaysian. I want to see a little bit more standing D with that character. And also, I do appreciate that he, even with the low amount of health, really stuck to his game plan and did manage to put a bunch of damage on kill before he had to go out. Now, Mai here, great pressure, great block pressure too on the Garden.
Able to hop over, no confirm afterwards though. Trying to go for this hop in pressure, gets the jump in, gonna go ahead and spend the EX.
To the wall that's gonna be enough to kill. Maybe at that point in the corner, another EX, actually another Riembu.
Yeah, I was about to say,
the wall dive.
He didn't need to actually do an EX move there to get the confirm, right? That's what I was thinking.
I don't think he needed to, but sometimes it's better to just rely on whatever your muscle memory already has, like, sort of stored. And
yeah,
so
better safe
he
than
didn't want to. Yeah, he didn't want to complicate things. Oh, here we go. Party time. This is in the corner. This could be. Yep, wall dive. Another one. Oh, drops the spin. Probably didn't hold the button at the beginning. Not sure.
Yeah, Yaysian here trying to get his revenge though on Rio. Now getting this pressure going, but a sweep straight into.
Oh
my god!
What if I woke up pressing buttons?
Woke up pressing buttons into a level 3.
Hey, you know what? Sometimes jab, 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 get this character out of my face. Goodbye. Don't want to deal with it.
I love that. Didn't even bother to like, nah, I'm gonna end in like special or EX. Just went jab, 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 jab. Just dump it all.
Yep. I got meter. Excellent. Goodbye, meter. It's fine. This is a better technical position probably than it was before. The problem is that Antonov's got meter. And Antonov with meter is mildly frightening. That move has a hitbox that extends for days.
Yep, there's that forward advancing command grab as well. Great roll through, no punish. I think, if I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, I believe one of the updates to Antonov 2 was able to make a lot of his other buttons easier to hit crouching opponents, because he did have some difficulty with a few of them.
Yes, absolutely. There's like Antonov did get a little bit of buffs. He didn't need a whole lot. Antonov, though, right now, Allanwarre, maybe taking advantage of a little bit of like matchup knowledge that Yaysian might not have. TD body splash. Doesn't matter. My man gets absolutely picked up and chucked. Mai is dead.
Yeah, still has 3.5 bars as well going into Yaysian's Gato. This is set point here for Allanwarre now.
Now, I could be wrong, but I think Antonov kills on 3. Don't remember. It might be 4. Oh my god, the guard point. It's party time. Here we go. You want to see a combo? Kids, you want to see a work arm?
That's going to be over half your health gone. Actually, no.
Oh my god, and the nice little meaty EX. Good stuff right now from Allanwarre, really showing the expertise of this character. Yaysian decides to pop Max. Popping Max is really not that weak at all. Very, very strong. But people don't do enough of it. It doesn't matter. Allanwarre just swinging. Just willing to just push those buttons in neutral.
Yeah, one of the really strong things about Antonov is just because of how big he is. Like, you talk about things that whiff on crouching opponents, like his standing A. Those are
Yashiro, that boy is eating this patch.
Absolutely. I mean, all of Team Orochi really got some great buffs across the board. You're seeing a lot of people, though, argue that Shermie maybe got too strong of buffs, right? But right now, it's going to be Blue Mary up against Isla.
No, those people are out of here. Here we go. Yeah, Blue Mary. Blue Mary, a character that lost absolutely nothing in the patch.
No, still incredibly just as strong as she was day one. Just took people a little bit of time to figure out how strong she really is. But right now, just trying to escape Moony Blues' pressure by hopping around. This damage is starting to add up here on these straight hits.
Yeah, the thing about Isla is that I feel like she's got enough tricky movement and fat enough buttons that she's kind of a problem, right? Maybe not before, but right now she's kind of a problem. It doesn't matter right now, though, because LazieFreddy... Oh, LazieFreddy tried to go for a sneaky suplex, and Moony Blues was like, nah, I'm good. Oh, my God. Great pressure from Moony Blues. Isla is actually kind of cracked out. Empty jump. Short.
And LazieFreddy was doing a really great job on defense there, right, in that ending sequence, but just, you can only block for so long, right? Constantly having to block between overhead and low, finally gets flipped by the 2B. Now it's Mai's turn to come in and put in some work.
Yeah, now Moony Blues, they did plenty of damage last time. Uh-oh, and she's gonna take a little bit more. Short jab. Rekka. Hold this fireball. Not Rekka, Rihanna.
Tries to get the meaty fireball, but not quite. Now they are back in the corner here, having to hold this Isla pressure.
Hold on, that has a low follow-up since when?
I don't see much Isla, to be honest. Now we're starting to see her after the patch, but...
Well, Moony Blues, I think, always kind of wanted to play Isla. Here comes Kula. Kula, another big winner in the patch. You're going to hear this a lot from us, y'all. I don't know if y'all have noticed, but there's a lot of quote-unquote big winners in this patch.
Yeah, this patch is incredibly healthy for the game and has made so many more characters very viable. Not that they weren't viable before, but because of the way they adjusted the top tiers, buffed the lower characters, everyone feels a lot more balanced.
Yeah, we may not know exactly what like the long-term ramifications of the patch might be. Oh my God, that feminine urge never escapes, never leaves. Oh, LazieFreddy dropped that.
Yeah, unfortunate, but still sitting at the huge life advantage here. There we go, able to get rid of Kula, and now it's up to Moony Blues' Yashiro.
Yeah, really good stuff right now, though. LazieFreddy to really kind of move forward there. Moony Blues is Yashiro gonna come in. Yashiro, who feels a lot more. Oh my God! By the way, that jump fierce now has the cross-up hitbox of like the gods. It is incredible. You might see that get used. All of Yashiro's air moves kind of got buffed.
Oh, charging up that fist.
Yeah, I think that's a weird decision. I think that's not what he wanted to do. I think it might have tried to be the gut punch.
You know what would be a fun idea? What if that fist, if you fully charged it, was unblockable?
It used to be.
I know, it should be here. Well, why else would you charge it all the way?
Yep. Kind of like a game of chicken. Nice jumping rounds. Like, a lot of Yashiro's air buttons, and obviously his ground buttons, were always pretty good in the past. And I feel like they nerfed them a little bit out of beta. Oh my God, this jump in jab into the far fierce confirmed. We're going to get a full combo. That's so much damage. Hammer Fist. Hammer Fist doesn't hit.
Oh no, whips the Rekka there and is going to get blown up. LazieFreddy taking game one.
I wonder if Moony Blues tried to uppercut there.
You have to wonder, yeah, because that's definitely a move you do not just want to throw out neutral just like that, right? It has so much recovery. If you're with it, you're just going to be out there swinging all day.
Yeah, it looked like he was trying to uppercut. That's just kind of what I feel about it. Like, it's just, that's kind of like the thing I saw so much right now, right? You know, this last weekend. It's so many people who are just more than happy to let the uppercut rip. Here we go, though. That's a cross-up right there from LazieFreddy. Holy moly. Oh my!
Oh, great neutral jump straight into the command throw reset. Love to see it, trying to go for this jab pressure.
Stuff here from Moony Blues. Went for the run up down fierce, maybe expecting kind of like a jump out. Nice little. Oh, that's. I feel like that might have also been an execution there. Moony Blues was trying to go for a little bit of a mix up there. Instead, Isla's gonna take a little nap.
Yeah, right on the last hit there. Unfortunately, Isla was not able to put in nearly as much work as she was before, so LazieFreddy gonna be able to ride this momentum now into Kula with a full health Blue Mary, which is really dangerous at this point.
Yeah, but Kula with 2 meters, a little bit scary, but the last time that Kula came out to fight against Blue Mary, not seeing a whole lot of success. Feminine urges notwithstanding, the hop B manages
DP follow-up.
Oh, okay, you know what?
We take those.
Yeah, we take those. Nice uppercut, level 1 super, right into the corner. Goes for a little bit of a mix-up. Hop C, no real follow-up, landed a little bit too high. No crouching C to stop LazieFreddy, but instead gets to land a little combo here. Gonna get a little bit of damage, not a whole lot. Kula's combos don't do a whole lot of damage, but they do for a while, shattering all expectations. Moony loses Kula. Get out of here.
That's an important thing to know about Kula, right? She doesn't do crazy damage, but what she really excels at is that mid-game range and harassing you. She's so good at just moving forward with a lot of her moves, and a pretty quick character as well.
Uh-oh, short jab. Into the party started with Mai. We're going to go right into the corner once again. LazieFreddy doesn't get the hopping beat, but does in fact get a combo starter. Nice bit of damage here again. Moony Blue's almost dead. Kicks back the fan. Perfect.
Perfect. Wow. Beautiful to see. And that is going to be set point here now for LazieFreddy. It's all up to Mr. Yashiro to bring this all back.
Yashiro Nanakase, a very strong character. In my opinion, the Vanessa of this match. Not as I would say, gormless as Vanessa, but does have extraordinarily strong buttons, lots of cool options, a built-in frame trap with standing short into crouching fierce. That is also an incredibly strong combo. There's just a lot to love about this character, and we're seeing right now Moony Blue's really hitting all these pretty cheap buttons, honestly. Standing fierce, incredibly strong, sweep into the gut punch.
Yeah,
Don't look now, but that guard meter.
LazieFreddy was just trying to create space over and over and over, but Moony Blue's relentless with the rush down there. Is able to get the hammer fist OTG as well, locking down into the corner. But what a great jump out there from LazieFreddy with the cross up and the confirm.
Nice thing though here from LazieFreddy with the confirm. Actually, doesn't manage to finish the combo. But advantage of the corner. Nice rollout from Moony Blues with the guard cancel front roll.
And LazieFreddy's going to have to figure out how to escape this pressure yet again.
Nice jab strike on the jump. Raw Shatter Strike. Shatter Strike from Yashiro, if hit at the very tip, kind of obnoxious, even on block to punish.
Oh, they are just slugging back and forth here. This damage is adding up.
Moony Blues does need to get this character off the screen because he needs to be able to take care of all the overhead smash. Cross up gets blocked. LazieFreddy playing this incredibly. LazieFreddy happy to maybe lose a round, so long as Moony Blues doesn't get anything for the win. He's trying to pile on a little bit more damage.
Yep, 1 second left on the clock.
No death, time run out.
Yeah, time run out, but Shermie literally just needs to breathe on Yashiro and this match is over.
Let's find how much health you get back for. Oh, you still get health back. You get a cool 100 health for surviving via timeout. And you know what? Sometimes that's all you need. Okay, cool.
And there you go. Just gets the jump in, resets immediately into command grab. We saw that earlier with Blue Mary, bringing it back again with Shermie to win the set here. LazieFreddy going 2-0 over Moony Blues.
And also, we've got, dude, Yashiro again, which is good. Rugal up front is a slot I like more for him.
Yeah, this character doesn't really need meter to get a lot going, right? They can combo into so many different options. Like, you've seen all the videos when this character released. They can do all their special moves in one combo if they have meter, but even without the meter, they have a ton of different options to convert to things.
Yeah, they just have all sorts of cool little ways that they can land all their stuff. And honestly, one of the better ways to trade against fireballs and also to punish jumps immediately, which is the eye lasers, especially level 2 eye laser. Level 2 eye laser is extraordinarily cheap. Rino right now, nice little jump over.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah. Elisabeth a little too high. She wasn't able to get the full confirm there. But just trying to play this footsies game. There's the confirm we get to see from Elisabeth.
You know what's interesting right now that I like to see right now from Rugal is that, well, not anymore because now he's dead. But I was trying to see if he was gonna do some stagger pressure with the crouching shorts into the slightly delayed forward light kick, because I was seeing some people who cook with that fair enough here from casuals. Shadow King right now on his Clark, a big fan of hopping forward, and that's enough to get a scoop here real quick on our friend. I like that. Jab, jab, dash under, and instead of going for a throw or anything like that, goes for a standing roundhouse. Doesn't matter. Rino's going to clip. This is going to be pretty big damage for, like, almost no meter.
Yeah, the loops go there, but there's the air throw. Oh, yep. Gets the Argentinian backbreaker as well.
No, level 1.
Holds on to the meter. Really interesting. It might have been a dropped input. That is kind of a tight one there to actually get the level 1 right after that. Able to block, though. Either it's tight or my execution's just garbage, to be honest.
No chip damage. Shadow King right now making some interesting decisions. I'm kind of curious as to why he didn't go there into Gatling. Maybe he has a read on something that I don't. But, sorry, not Gatling, but Vulcan Punch. Vulcan would have probably killed there for chip damage, or at least forced a meter usage out of Rino. Or Rino, probably is the actual name. Jab, jab, front step into grab. don't know how much longer Reno's gonna let those keep happening. Catches the Shadow Strike.
Yeah, the one time that ShadowKain actually tries to use bar and it doesn't work out here. Now he's just getting zoned out by Rino, but there's a nice throw into the corner as well. Gonna get this Clark pressure started.
Jab Vulcan there. No EX Vulcan yet. Haven't really. Oh, okay. Tackle. Gonna get a safe jump setup. Nice safe jump setup. Goes for the first. Good. I am kind of weirded out. I wonder what next game is going to be like after he's shown so many front steps. Those front steps off of jabs can be easily punished by a jab back. All you got to do is check it, and Clark takes counter hit damage.
I think that was the main thing with ShadowKain's pressure there was too many of those little hops forward, right?
It's one of the many things. I think there was a couple of things that kind of led me curious, such as an unwillingness to spend any of that meter. Rino, however, does not have those qualms. Eat this level 2 and eat this climax. That's going to be so much.
3. Might be enough to kill, possibly?
I don't think so. I don't think this does 280.
Oh my god.
It
okay, I thought for a second.
Though.
Oh, you're in chip range as well. Dying with 5 bar ShadowKain. So tragic to see.
Yeah, she held up that hand like stop. She was
you
like,
shall not pass.
Yeah. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
Do not spend your 5 bars.
Yeah, you got 5 bars? That's crazy. Maybe spend some. Now, that's really the only thing I want to see out of ShadowKain. I want to see some meter utilization. End match. Doesn't want to stick with these characters. It looks like we're going to have a little bit of a team change here from ShadowKain. ShadowKain probably now on the right side, but we're going to look in a second because not sure
now,
if we will switch the teams.
Now we're going to get Maxima and Whip?
That'd be so funny if he was like, you know what? No, Ash and Elisabeth. Okay, no, wait, no.
It's Chris. We're getting the swap from Rugal to Chris. Chris on point as well. I like that a lot. Chris is a slimy little guy that is very difficult to catch and has some pretty strong mix-up potential as well.
Chris, there's something about Chris that he's not like crazy strong, but he's definitely a mosquito, and his job is to annoy you into making mistakes. Not a whole lot of characters in KOF right now that are quite like that. Chris, a little bit of Athena maybe. Vanessa is supposed to kind of be a mosquito, and instead she was just a murderous powerhouse. She's back to being a little bit of a mosquito this time. Here we go. The mosquito starts stinging.
Alright, goes for the jump in, just stealing back all these terms. Finally, the DP comes out there from ShadowKain, which just immediately eats a 2B into a confirm. ShadowKain, please stop pressing buttons. Okay, there's the throw.
Oh my god, I tried to do a meaty short and gets clipped by a Barre shorts by Rino instead. Short swipe, that's going to be it. Chris, like a mosquito, exterminated.
Very sad to see. Unfortunately, Chris didn't get to do a single thing. And now it's up to Clark, which so far is seen to be ShadowKain's strongest character.
Something about Clark players, man. We don't know what to do with anybody else. But once Clark comes out, we're cooking. Except right now, when I say cooking, I think I mean that Clark's getting cooked. Oh my god, the jump straight up. ShadowKain almost commits a little too hard there to try to get Elisabeth off. Whiffed, grab, not going to get punished.
And the thing is, ShadowKain is able to get out of this pressure here and there, but Rino just feels so in control of the match. Yeah, there's the anti-air reflect.
You know what I'm seeing out of ShadowKain? I'm seeing a lack of maybe... Oh, nice overhead. I was about to talk some smack. ShadowKain's like, what were you seeing? I can't hear you. Nice stuff. Tackle again into the corner. 2 meters for that, but nice little combo there.
Oh, straight to raw backbreaker.
There
Spends
we go.
level
Finally.
1.
Finally,
They
my
took
man
your
out
words
here.
to heart.
Yeah. What's meter for? Spending.
Absolutely.
My
It's
man.
burning a hole in my pocket.
Yeah, my man out here cashing out these checks. That's going to finally put ShadowKain, you know, a little bit within striking distance. Not a whole lot of meter, but Clark's not a character that needs a whole lot of it.
No, but having to deal with Dolores
no
here is going to
EX
be pretty
tackle.
difficult.
I'm very weirded out by the lack of EX tackle off of an air-to-air. I wonder if it's a lack of knowledge or an unwillingness. Nice tackle to catch. Just stuff happening. Short jab, jab.
Yeah, using that tackle to catch the recovery frames there of the Mud Summon, right? That's really smart awareness from ShadowKain, but unfortunately runs right into a 2B, and Clark is gone. It is set point now for Rino.
Yeah, Rino's honestly just in absolute control right now of these matches, or rather these games. Rino with 3 meters against the Yashiro just with 2. Yashiro, however, there's a character that can just beat the crap out of you and make a comeback. It's Yash. Oh, what a nice. I don't actually know what he did there. I have to absolutely admit that just by playing him.
Yeah, he went for the dash punch, but it looked like he was able to get the whiff punish there like he did earlier with Clark, right?
Punish. That's such a cool thing that he has. If he hits you with an EX uppercut, it's party time afterwards. You can do a dash punch into a follow-up, into all sorts of other stuff, but instead he just elects to spend the 1 meter just to get the fast damage. Hop A. Nice little frame trap pressure.
Doing a good job blocking. Nice hop back too as well, and backdash.
Top D's, almost like a little bit of a fake cross up there. Oh no, Rino lands a crouching short. It's going to be a lot of damage. IMAX. That's going to put him again at almost like 50 health.
No, I think this one's going to kill.
Nope. Still not going to kill it. Never does 280 damage.
Oh, yep. Just a little bit closer this time.
Nope, never
One day it's going to kill.
He's got to be a little bit lower than that, but that's going to be it for JaGo. JaGo getting absolutely covered in mud by Rino's Dolores. That's going to be it. And an extremely strong pick last patch, so a lot of the stuff that you learned in the last patch is carrying over. Krohnen's got the juice, man. He's got so many ways to like hit you and mess you up without ever leaving the ground that his pressure is just frankly obnoxious. So I'm not surprised to see Krohnen pick up as much gas as he has. He's also got kind of like a little fancy mix-up. But don't look now, Gato, he's still a very good character. We had to listen to this song almost non-stop last patch.
I'm actually interested to see that Juan opted to put Gato on point and Rock on anchor here in this matchup.
I do see a lot of Gatos on point. Like, Gato is one of those characters that, with or without the meter, kind of cheat, because what makes him cheat is how good his buttons are, as we saw right now. Mary, who's no slouch herself, getting kind of over by Juan KOF's Gato. So here we go.
Yep, and now we're here into the mirror match as well. Robert, with the substantial meter lead here, has max mode available. Not going to spend it, just going to go for the EX confirm all the way into the corner.
A little bit more pressure from Robert. Nice. Jump seat from Juan KOF. Juan KOF manages to get away with not getting crouching jab on the ground. Short jab, no follow-up.
No confirm, really unfortunate to see, but EX palm just to catch him slipping. But look at these hops, stealing back all these turns and escaping. This time putting Juan into the, putting Robert into the corner.
Whoa. That was almost crouching jab into EX palm. Robert just didn't, maybe didn't believe they wanted to do the EX palm, but right now Juan KOF running back a little bit with it. Hi from Robert. No, short jab.
Beautiful cross under though from Juan.
Juan KOF's hulking Gato still in it.
And now it's Krohnen time. Robert rocking Krohnen on the anchor position here, while Juan has Krohnen mid. So we're going to get to see two different shades of Krohnen, right? This one having a lot more meter to work with at 4.5 bars. There's the DP immediately baited out very first try.
All of that nice pressure still though from Gato. Oh, EX upper, get off of me into jab upper. One of the few characters, I guess, that like the way that he gets the damage off of an EX upper is by adding on extra stuff to it. Not a whole lot of characters have an anti-air option that leads into your death.
Yeah, that's something I was just about to say too. The amount of damage that Krohnen just gets off of EX uppercut makes every wake-up situation incredibly scary for the person on the offense.
I'm actually surprised that there was no big steppy there. Oh, wow. EX uppercut into just some crazy stuff. Krohnen's just swinging away at Krohnen's. Nice grab. Throw. My boy with the funky animations. Here we go. The slide into the fire. Air swipe. Level 1. No, level 2. There, finally.
Oh, gets the stop. All right. Step on him.
Big steppy. You ever, that feeling when you're on the street and you're going to walk up onto the curb and it's raining, so there's just a ton of water? You don't want to get the shoes wet. That's that steppy right there. Whoa, my man just let it rip. It wasn't punished. Instead, he's gonna. Oh, what is happening?
Again? Deja vu?
Dude, deja vu. I have been in this place before. Oh, okay.
Oh, the roll through there for Rock. All right, goes for the mini fireball too on landing. Okay, these boys are just scrambling right now.
Whoa!
Run up raw max.
Run up, point at you with my hand. What's good? Don't jump right now though at Rock because oh my god. Could have just deleted. Could have just
oh my god.
elbow into.
That was a nail biter.
No.
Very sad to see that. I don't think they were ready for that climax at all, right? They probably were not expecting the elbow to hit. They were just expecting to get the block string started with it, right? Hitting it at max range. Keep yourself safe. Get the pressure going. But that's going to be one up here for Robert up against Juan KOF.
Yeah, Juan KOF was playing that one pretty strong, and then AR Robert just Krohnen, man. Krohnen real strong. My boy in the bicycle and the motorcycle jacket just really putting in the work. Motorcycle jacket, big old rubber boots.
Hey man, you build up those muscles when you're fighting those DMCA notices, right?
Yeah, pretty much, right? Like the freaking copyright claims just hitting the house. There you go. A little bit of pressure from Juan KOF. Finally. The old
jump
familiar
over.
feminine urge, yep.
Gonna get the
Nice.
full confirm here too with the speedball into the DP.
Block. Oh, just uppercut. Get off me.
Oh, has to go for the low pressure there. Not able to actually get it confirmed though. Great chase into the air with the air to air, but EX palm. Juan's gonna be able to get the conversion here. Builds up just enough meter, but doesn't spend it to get the kill.
And pays for it. Pays for it. Does not want to spend the meter, and you know, like we've been saying a little bit earlier, sometimes it's just worth spending the meter. Just get the situation over with.
Yeah, I am a proponent of always kill. If you can kill with the meter, just do it.
ABK, always be killing. Ooh.
Anybody
Rolling a
killer?
little too far.
On a 2B2B, forces the guard cancel out, and there's an EX slide, something we haven't seen so far yet from Mary.
Yep, EX slicer, just for the S of it. Nice overhead into EX slicer again. Uppercut, just keeping the combo simple. It's going to be just enough damage to kill Juan KOF. Juan KOF falling super far behind. AR Roberto?
Roberto.
AR Robert on match point.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for our hero. Juan right now has the protagonist energy with Rock and a lot of meter to work with, but needs to win out in these neutral situations. That is not what is currently happening.
Yeah, that was a wild challenge right there. And now Rock is just trying to land some hits. Rock's got so much work to do, and he's already at yellow health.
All right, able to jump over the EX slide. Unfortunately, you're not going to get a punish on that.
Oh, scoop. That does so much. I always forget how much it does. Went for another one. Uppercut once again. AR Robert. Absolutely disrespectful.
God. Just with the raw, not even EX slide, just raw slide straight into the leg breaker. No respect at all.
Which is the other part of that bracket, but you know what? BBZ.
Oh my god. There's a Maxima. Gato is playing Maxima.
I think the name is Aceto.
Aceto is playing Maxima. So, for any of you Maxima fans in there, I know there was someone there in the chat who's hyped to see it.
Yep. BBZ. BBZ, a cool guy, living in Miami, South Florida player, but technically a Chinese player. It's kind of like the strangest, like thing to happen, I guess, is that this man came and he's just like super, strong at the game. But also, he just happens to live in Miami because he came from China. As you can see, he brought with him Gato and his 1,000 years of Chinese martial arts. And damn, absolutely bonked this man. Get this.
The only way to beat Gato is to add either an ancient samurai in this game or a caveman, right?
Ah, an ancient samurai, you say? Huh?
Yeah, I mean, we got some of those hanging around the SNK catalog.
You won't say. That's crazy. Anyway, here comes BBZ. Maxima right now. Large robot kick. Goes for another large robot kick. Doesn't work out.
There's the jumping CD here, harassing with this pressure. BBZ, nice backdash too, not able to get the whip punish though.
Kind of want to hang out with BBZ. I know that came out of nowhere, but it's like, I gotta go to one of those on Tuesday. Hopefully, next local. Nice! Anto-air from air grab by Aceto said, please stop jumping straight. BBZ's like, nah.
I'm just gonna keep doing hop CD.
Yeah, you're gonna have to land way more than just a one anti-air grab. I cannot be deterred.
Oh,
nice
throw. Oh, goes straight into the demon flip with the command grab neck breaker. That's going to be the end of Maxima, but Maxima actually did put in a little bit of work there. No real combo confirms, but the thing is Maxima's stray hits hurt a lot.
Maxima's a big boy, made out of metal and flesh. The combination of metal and flesh means that he just hurt more.
Khronen is also another character made out of metal and flesh.
Okay, so here's an observation. After that little sequence that Krohnen just executed, a lot of the people over at Combo Breaker were musing about how a lot of people will still do the uppercut even if the swipe is blocked to try to steal back their turn, and it's almost always preferable to instead just hit a jab because almost no one's gonna challenge there for real.
Yeah, I mean,
Because they know you'll uppercut. They know you have the uppercut in your pocket. So the threat of the uppercut is more valuable than actually ever doing the uppercut.
I mean, I absolutely agree. Speaking of threats of uppercuts.
Oh, that's a level 2. That did so much. Don't look now, but Aceto is looking pretty good. Nice throw there from BBZ to stop himself from getting hit by the big steppy from Aceto. Aceto run up fierce. Jump CD. He laid slow swipe into the short slide. Don't look now. Aceto is working on a comeback. Even though BBZ has Yashiro with almost 5 meters. That's a hell of a bunch of work that Krohnen has just done.
Yeah, but Krohnen up against Yashiro doesn't feel like a terrible matchup, right? Because Yashiro's going to want to be hyper-aggressive, and of course, like you said before, the threat of DP. If just the threat of DP can slow down Yashiro even a little bit, that can give Aceto a chance to fight back here.
Yeah, in a lot of ways, Krohnen having a threatening DP that he could just keep in his pocket is almost as scary as actually ever doing the DP in the first place. That is just like a, that's just like a thing that you just gotta worry about constantly in the back of your head. Aceto though, nice slash. BBZ hasn't really gotten a chance to use any of that meter, but I don't think it matters. Here we go. As soon as I complain about it, EX uppercut into super, into climax, and now we get the Vegeta punch pose. Goodbye.
I love that punch pose is just showing up in like every fighting game now.
Yeah, it's like Vegeta got it, Yashiro got it, Vanessa got it.
Yeah, Vanessa has it. I
Yeah.
think there's someone also in Guilty Gear maybe who has it, or maybe I'm thinking of a different one.
There's so many characters who have it, man. I don't even remember anymore. There's just the amount of characters that has it, that have it, that has that words. English is difficult. That have it.
Chat will tell
alarming.
us.
Yeah, chat will correct my English. Don't worry.
Ready?
Yeah, chat, if you know anyone else with the Vegeta punch pose, drop it in the chat and let us know.
Yep. Nice stuff here from BBZ getting it up once again to a hot start. Aceto with a nice stand roundhouse to sort of be like, no. I think Gato's got other buttons that will make it possibly stop harassing me.
Oh, trying to throw out that sanity again, but Gato also has some incredibly strong jump normals. BBZ able to end that combo. Excuse me, Aceto able to end that combo there with the DP.
Yeah, Aceto's doing a little bit better right now with this Gato pressure.
Good block on the cross-up attempt there. Gets caught by the sweep, though. Oh, tries to go for the Shadow Strike, but gets jumped over.
Careful with that EX bomb from BBZ. And oh, no follow-up. It doesn't matter because Aceto lets rip.
Yeah, that's alright. It's the Gato classic. Just fly into the air and hit nothing.
Yeah, you just urgently, it just feels like, damn, I want to hit something. And then you just fly off. And it's like, oh, okay, bye.
Now it's up to Maxima, so we get to see Maxima up again here. Let's see if they can put in a little bit more work than last time. This character still, oh my god, there's the guard point. That is kind of,
Okay, sure.
So, that's Maxima's gimmick. Maxima's gimmick as a character is lots of armor. A lot of armor, right?
Yeah, just like an excessively hilarious amount of armor. Like, don't be caught out here just wailing on these buttons. You're gonna get bopped in the head, okay?
Guard cancel through, has the corner positioning now. If they can keep it, all right, air to air, but BBZ is able to escape.
That EX gave for Cannon. I'm not entirely sure what it was about. You know what? I respect it.
Patience too from BBZ. Like, go ahead, hit something. I got the meter. I'll wait.
Yeah, he's just playing this nice and oh, here we go. Big damage coming from BBZ. Level 1. More than enough. Aceto once again all the way down to Krohnen, but you know, Krohnen last time did a pretty good job.
Krohnen bad for health here, coming in with 2.5 bars. Oh, able to get the confirm
nice
there too.
Oh
2B.
no, the whip up. Again, didn't really get punished for it. Okay, BBZ, understandable. Have a great day. Whips a big amount of damage. That's so much. Big steppy? No big steppy.
You know,
good, okay.
it seems to be kind of a little pattern here that BBZ does something kind of crazy with Rock, it doesn't work, and then loses all their health for it.
Yeah, and then Krohnen just kind of like explodes him. Oh, nice stuff. Short swipe.
Okay,
Kronen's
air to
ability
air.
to extend these strings with a short swipe is, quite frankly, if you're on the receiving end of that, it's kind of frustrating. One of the things you gotta remember as a player that's playing against it is that if you gotta tap a button there, I know it sounds kind of counterproductive, but you do have to challenge it a little bit because some people are going to try to get away with the slow version. It's important that you press a button there so that you can enforce against opponents that they can't get away with doing the heavy version. Because the heavy version is punishable. In between, there's a huge gap in the middle that you can interrupt it with.
And Aceto doing a really good job right now with this defense because the moment that they get touched, there it is. Level 2.
And that's not commentator's curse.
Right into the level 3. Give him a big old punch. Yo, Raging Demon?
Yo, Raging Yashiro, my man. My
Masatsu.
Misatsu.
What a stellar fight!
I wonder, is Yashiro gonna talk some smack afterwards? Because Yashiro loves now to like...
Losing the game and then immediately just going, you know what? I'm going to take it off. I'm just going to take the rest of the night off.
This is true. So let's look also at some other stuff. First off, let's just look at this match. But I do have some interesting stuff brewing up on the second side of the bracket. But you know what I got brewing up that's interesting right here? Coach Steve putting Mai up front.
Yeah, really interesting to see here. Wow, actually using the dive to escape the corner. I like that a lot. Chasing down Gato, trying to roll back.
Yeah, Coach Steve right now, nice standing roundhouse to prevent the jump in from Lokof.
Oh, a little too high there on the jump in with the JC. Excuse me, JD.
Good what's going on here. Nice pop. Jumping roundhouse. EX bomb for some reason. Instead he's gonna get punished for doing that EX bomb. Coach Steve doing a little bit of a grip of damage. Nice light Ryo Embu, sort of as a frame trap. Pretty safe, so you can just put it out there. Catches and punishes with short.
Didn't have the meter though to get the kill.
Curious that he didn't go for some Ryo Embu follow-ups. Lokof might kill here. That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, just ending it with the palm. Still had, you know, EX there right to end it if they needed to.
Yeah, that's a large boy.
And now back into a, you know, we're still in, what is it, season 1.5, I guess you would say, of KOF 15. We're still getting a ton of Gato mirror matches. This character is not going anywhere.
Yeah, Gato is a problem. He's a menace. And I'm not saying he's a problem like he's broken and someone's got to leave from the game. I'm saying he's a problem like you gotta have a plan on how to fight him. Because if you don't have a plan on how to fight him, you're gonna get washed. You don't want to get washed by Gato. Gato's on like every team. You need to have a plan against him. Gato right now. Just as I say that, Coach Steve's Gato.
Yep, putting
Maybe
in the
his
work.
plan. Yeah, maybe his plan against Gato is to pick Gato.
Yo, this Yamazaki color though from Lokof?
Yeah, he looking mad fresh with the white t-shirt and then like the
red hair.
Yeah, the red hair, the white shirt, and then like the light gray denim, and then the sweet shoes. Bro, uh-oh, this guy does a lot of damage. Yamazaki hurts. These stomps after the combo do a ton of damage. It's way more than you think it is. And then the poison ticking down is more than enough to, you know,
the poison is a really interesting mechanic, right? It's something you do see in fighting games here and there, but it's definitely incredibly interesting to have that damage over time aspect where you can kind of like hang back and then force your opponent to be like, oh man, I need to get in there because my health is starting to drain.
Yep. It's kind of funny every time I see it because it's always funny to me in my head to like see people or see games with a dot mechanic that aren't like an MMO.
Yeah.
It's always kind of like a little trippy. I'm always like, what? Excuse me?
Ooh, there's the guard cancel through, but a clean jump in there, straight into poison yet again. Get the stomps, kick him back towards the corner.
Good stuff right now. Yamazaki gonna get clipped by Herman's Bogart. Gonna eat some damage here. Coach Steve having a little bit of trouble maybe against this Yamazaki. I wonder if it's some level of unfamiliarity.
Oh, did just come out.
Back. Nope.
Wow. Okay, just wake it up with that. Getting rid of Terry. That is one here for Lokof now.
Hey, the best part of waking up.
You gonna finish that?
Nah, I'm good. I'm gonna let that one hang so that y'all can nod in agreement to the statement that you know I was saying in my head. That was pretty good though. Like honestly, Yamazaki's crazy. Like I know a lot of people don't really know yet. And I want to tell y'all, if you're watching, just get in real close. I can tell you the secret. This character's messed up.
Yamazaki, I feel like at this point is kind of like the new Blue right? Where people aren't yet too keen to how good the character actually is.
I have a conversation with Rosa about it, and it's I think I agree with him. It's that people don't like his stubby air normals. But I think that's cap. I think that it shouldn't matter that he's got a little bit of stubby air normals. I think people gotta look at him more completely as a character. He's still very strong. Good stuff here from Coach Steve. Coach Steve's Mai is honestly one of my favorite characters. He plays her very well, and we're seeing that right now. Like more or less controlling the match here. Just overall against Lokof. But
yeah, I like how he's not trying to steal the turn back when Gato is ending with the palms. He's not trying to contest, right? Because contesting Gato is a little scary. He's utilizing my strengths, which is creating more space and trying to play that footsies game, which is where she really excels.
Yeah, she's just trying to like put up a little bit of harassment, you know, not overextend, use the meter when she has it, just to really create more opportunities. That was a raw uppercut after the guard cancel front roll that he did not need to do, but it worked out anyway. Slow grab here, tries to shatter all expectations, eats a fan for his troubles.
And lost all that meter too.
Yeah, just gave up the meter for it. Doesn't matter because he's gonna get another try at this, right? Like, he's just gonna get a lot of meter back. Not like all of it, but he's gonna get plenty of that meter back.
Absolutely. Okay, a nice neutral jump there to try and challenge Lokof. Okay, EX just a little safe, not able to get the punish.
Nice little bit of pressure.
Ooh, an upper snake punch too to get the confirm and get rid of Mai.
Yeah, the upward snake strike, which you can then like follow up, which is to me like one of the more obnoxious parts about this character is that she just gets to, he just gets to like do so much off of an anti-air snake strike and anti-air hits. He could just follow up with so many things. He just feels, I understand he's not like busted or anything, but he is feel very strong. He feels very oppressive at times.
Yeah, and I like that you point out that he has all those options after an anti-air, right? Because that is something that is few and far between for a lot of characters in this game specifically, is that getting a lot of value off of anti-air that doesn't just kind of reset you to neutral or just give you a little bit more advantage. You can count those characters like on one hand, maybe, you know, Elisabeth, Yamazaki, those are two main ones to note.
Yeah, there are some characters that do have kind of like funny options where it works kind of in that way, where they can still accomplish things, but yeah, they're not common. Like Yuri has a little bit of that now because Yuri can do crouching C, and that crouching C can lead into like some shenanigans, right? And that's always nice. Nice stuff here. As you can see again, the anti-air snake strike, and then look at that, he gets to do a super, and then as Coach Steve's Gato sits on the ground, eats a lot of the poison damage, and still has to eat stomps and wait for those to end. So a lot of that damage that you will get from the poison just keeps ticking because you can't get up, and don't look now, but Lokof, game point.
Yeah, game point here with Yamazaki as well, yet again going up against Terry. And we saw before when you were talking about that unfamiliarity, Coach Steve is kind of having a difficult time dealing with Yamazaki, and he actually has been so far this round too.
Yeah, Yamazaki is a strong character. You can't really throw fireballs at him in a neutral because being able to store a fireball that then turns into an EX fireball is a problem. Lots of good cancel pressure here that is reminiscent a little bit of like Vanessa's sway cancels. Just a lot of stuff here. Oh, the whip uppercut. That's going to be a lot of damage. Oh!
Oh, man. Tries to go for a reset there.
Oh, he gets a jump back. Steve instead doesn't manage to finish the combo. Then Lokof shattering all expectations but doesn't get a proper follow-up. Nice last-ditch effort in an uppercut into a power gazer from Coach Steve, but we're going to have to see whether it's too little, too late. We're going to see. He's still got 300 health, which is more than enough for Terry to explode a character with. Almost at 3 minutes.
The issue here, though, is the moment you start blocking Luong is when it's going to get really difficult here. Look, you saw immediately trying to go for the cross-up. There's the Shatter Strike. Isn't able to get both hits, though, but the standing D going to be able to close it out. Lokof going 2-0 over Coach Steve. Yet another 2-0 on the board. Are we going to see all 2-0s before we hit top 8?
It kind of feels like that. It kind of feels like this is just the amount of Rugals that we've seen has been kind of disproportionate, in my opinion, to maybe how people perceive the character about how good he is. Meanwhile, a character like Geese, like,
okay, there we go.
Understandable. Have a great day. Kusanagi giving the homie start to Khannibal for, you know, make sure that everything's okay. And then here we go, right to it.
No. That was mind games.
Ah, yes, mind game. The mind game of I stood there. Anyway, Geese is a character. He's a character that I feel is pretty strong. Having played against him in bracket. I honestly think that he's actually really not that bad. He's got a lot of cool tools. He does want meter, so it's nice that they put him in the middle. Yashiro, meanwhile, builds plenty of it. Also incredibly strong. Kusanagi, though, playing what I like to call Yo Yuri Rock. That's kind of a tough team, even with the Yuri Rock.
Yeah, just an incredibly solid team there. I really like Yuri in the middle position as well because she can spend the meter, but she also builds meters so... Like, she is one of the craziest batteries in the game, right? But now we're actually going to see some Geese Howard action coming in with the red suit. Is that the Joker suit?
Is it the Joker suit?
He's got the yellow shirt, green tie.
It's like one of the many Jokers, I would say. This is like the recent Joker movie, the fucking...
Yeah, that's what I'm
Phoenix
talking
suit.
about.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah. Damn. Now you said it, I'm not gonna be able to get it out of my head. I'm very upset.
It looks like it's the first thing I thought of.
Damn it. Now I have to just think about that.
He says, Yuri, you want to hear a joke?
Oh my god, please. Right now, Yuri really not that interested in any jokes. Nice hop CD. Oh, the cross up. Here we go. Party time. There's gonna be a little bit of damage. Doesn't get that air Ryokan fireball set up. I wonder if okay. EX Ryokan.
Yeah, that's gonna do it. Geese was not ready for that one right at the end. I couldn't tell if they actually got chipped out or if they got caught pressing 2A, it looked like, possibly.
I feel like no one's ever quite ready for the Ryokan in the air. Thing go real fast. Khannibal down to the last character. It's Krohnen though. We've already seen Krohnen make some funny comebacks. Nice uppercut, just raw Shoryu from Kusanagi there.
Run up throw, tries to go for the cross up there. Nice block.
What a pressure string.
Okay, nice hop in there. Now has the pressure here in the corner. Tries to reset it just a little bit, but that's going to force the guard cancel there out of Kusanagi.
Big step. Khannibal. Oh, short, stand, short. Here we go, nice combo. That's going to be a dead cooked Yuri after...
I thought they nerfed damage off of lights.
No, they nerfed the damage on lights themselves, but... Jabs,
those big confirms.
Yeah, jabs, though, still be hurting. Good stuff right there from Khannibal to even it up. Kusanagi, though, still has meter, and I particularly do believe that Kusanagi will spend all that meter well. Here we go.
Here we go. That is gonna kill. Wow.
Yeah, it's gonna be
oh,
damage.
no.
He did the install ender, didn't he?
No, he didn't actually do the install ender. The final hit just scaled a lot.
Yeah. Quick max, baby. Oh. Oh, throw a fireball. That's gonna be damage. It could be huge damage. No, he's gonna go for a reset. Khannibal, even with no health left, living on the edge. Oh no, that's gonna be a bunch. He goes for another reset. It's the big step. What is he doing?
Oh,
my
EX
God.
rising tackle. That was... I can't believe he didn't go for like level 2 or something there just to get the damage on the board. Just kept holding on to that meter for dear life.
Bruh.
That was a certified bro moment.
Bruh. Like, what?
That was 2 opportunities that they just went for the reset instead of spending the meter. And I mean, I'm not the one playing, but I feel like at that situation, you might have wanted to just dump it, right? To be able to get that damage on board.
I am so flabbergasted. That whole round was flabbergasting. My gaster is thoroughly flabbered. Like, I don't know what happened.
I mean, if they did a level 1, right? Comboed into level 1, and then we're able to go into another level 1, that might have been able to kill, but that's the last game. We're moving forward now. Khannibal starting off here, trying to play this Footsies game again with Kyo, but there's that raw DP.
Good stuff right now. Kusanagi still playing pretty well, but just a fat load of damage there from Khannibal and Yashiro. Oh, uppercut. Okay,
No,
nice
yes.
little tech. Hop A. Now, the thing about Yashiro that people probably, if you haven't been playing Yashiro before, you gotta understand that he got humongous limbs by virtue of being so tall. Those limbs do be doing work, okay?
He do be a large lad, right? Oh my god, able to get in there with the Shatter Strike too. Excuse me, not the Shatter Strike, the CD.
Yeah, listen, I forgive you because I too am like, what is happening?
Bro, my brain is still fried from Combo Breaker weekend watching all those streams.
Yeah, like, Combo Breaker did a number on all of us, right? Like, I came back refreshed and everything, but I'm still tired. Like, oh, damn. good stuff here right now. Kusanagi trying to make something happen, but Khannibal's Yashiro is just absolutely eating good right now.
Trying to chase down, but we were talking about characters that are like mosquitoes, right? Yuri is one of them, and there's the hop over into the confirm. Should be a dead Yashiro. Absolutely is.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, really good stuff there from Kusanagi. His Yuri is... I think just saying it's frustrating is good enough of a good enough praise, right? Like, don't have to get too crazy.
Absolutely. I mean, having a character that you can make frustrate your opponent is a legitimate tactic. Like, it is the mind games. And there are a lot of characters in the history of fighting games that are like that.
Can we like take a moment to appreciate that Khannibal pushed like 17 buttons there and Kusanagi never got hit by any of them? My man, Yuri just straight up threaded the needle for something like a whole 3 seconds of button pushes.
Ultra Instinct Yuri?
Yeah, that was kind of weird looking. If someone could clip that, I would very much appreciate you forever.
Oh, was finally able to actually catch. Oh, there we go. Predictable.
Predictable.
Ooh.
That overhead feels really bad to get hit by because it comes out so slow and it just makes you, every time you get hit by it, you just wince.
It feels really good to hit though.
Oh yeah, when you land it, you feel like the king of the mountain. But when you... Hold on, we got tracks.
Oh, father versus son, the fated battle. There's EX overhead kick. Level 1 super. Okay, waking up with close C there. Ooh, okay.
Kusanagi not interested in watching the Destiny battle. Kusanagi just wants to win right now.
Yep, and this is set point here now for Kusanagi, but has to go up against Khannibal with 4.5 bars. That is so much damage just waiting to come out here for Krohnen.
The CD doesn't reach the guard cancel CD from Khannibal. Oh, here we go. We're going to get a little bit of a corner combo. It's not going to be a killer, but Khannibal is in a lot of danger, but still has 3 meters.
Oh, great jump back there.
Yeah, Kusanagi manages to get himself out of trouble. Jump CD doesn't hit.
Another 2-0. Another 2-0. So far, it has been a clean sweep. All right, Krohnen is the new hotness.
The new hotness? Yo, Ralph got hot, grew out his hair, started wearing a motorcycle jacket? Incredible.
Shaved off some of the muscle, right? Leaned down a little bit.
He went to a cutting phase.
All right, ViolentKain starting off the pressure strong. There's the 2B confirmed. Gets the hard knockdown.
Whoa! I have not seen that one. That was great stuff there from ViolentKain to catch the roll away with up kicks. I gotta ask him how he did that. Oh, here we go. Nice pop up after the low record. That's gonna be dead. Yashiro, we didn't even get to talk about this so much. Hold on, that's a perfect.
Yep, that's the 7 golden letters right there. Wow, ViolentKain off to a really hot start here with Kyo now. Time for Robert to bring in Gato.
Kusanagi out here being pesado in the chat. I see you, Kusanagi. Still love you, though. We gotta hang out.
Jump in.
Here we go. Nice elbow. Sorry, knee. I got my body parts confused. What's happening?
Oh, the jumping CD unfortunately goes over Robert. Robert able to get the punish here. Gonna carry him across the screen, too. Oh, I like the roll backwards there to try and bait out the DP.
The movement from AR Robert. It might not have been a perfect, but it might as well be one. AR Robert about to come out next round. Nice and pristine, near mint, straight out of the card pack. Holy moly. This one's back and forth, everybody.
Yeah, this might be our first match that is not 2-0 tonight.
The closest, or it could be the closest 2-0 ever. We don't know.
That's true as well.
Dagger. I wonder if that was frame drop or an actual overhead hitting. Can't be sure. Oh, that's blocked.
Ooh, yeah, that is punishable. Very punishable. Look at all this damage coming here. Pushed into the court.
Raw activate. I wonder if something's going on that people are activating Raw by accident.
Yeah, I don't think he wanted that Raw activate, right? He jumped in with jumping CD. He probably wanted jumping CD into a button, then into max mode.
Went to go Shatter Strike ViolentKain, and it did not quite pan out, so expectations remain absolutely untouched. AR Roberts Gato taking way less damage than was hoped for, and now it's down to Krohnen with a meter.
Yeah, and interesting to note, too, as well, ViolentKain has opted to swap Terry for Krohnen.
Yep. Might be a little bit like the experimentation phase, but we'll see. Oh, here we go. can opener right now from AR Roberts. Gato trying to get Krohnen to open up and let him in. Letting a lot of these jumps go on, but doesn't actually land the EX Shorty there. Or the EX, other EX ball. I don't know what we call it.
There's another one. Hey, if anyone's going to play Krohnen, right, we know that ViolentKain has some of the best DPs in the business, and the amount of reward that Krohnen gets off of DPs is definitely fitting for ViolentKain.
Good pressure right now from ViolentKain. He's going to eat up OC. I think he's dead, everybody. No.
Quite possibly. Yes, ending it with the palm there. That's going to be 1 up for Robert.
We didn't even make it to the meter, man. He didn't even have to use the actual meter on supers. He just exploded beforehand. Great stuff there from AR Roberts. Gato actually playing him like almost perfectly, honestly. Just real incredibly solid play.
Yeah, I mean, just so really great to see. And I also see in chat talking about Krohnen is the new meta. It does seem to be that way, right? We're starting to see Anchor Krohnen and Mid Krohnen become the new meta. But here we go. ViolentKain off to a strong start yet again here with Kyo.
This time, though, it's less kind of a wash. The Yashiro a little bit more awake. ViolentKain not getting to just run through this character.
The ViolentKain defense is on point right now. You see that guard gauge nearly gone there. Robert, if he would have kept up the pressure, would have been able to break that.
I feel like Yashiro, that's just one of the things he does, man. Oh, here we go. Party starter out of ViolentKain's skill. Doesn't get like a huge party out of it. It's kind of like a little shindig with the homies, but that's enough damage, you know, crazy. Oh, the EX uppercut from Robert catches a button, and that means that, you know, didn't really get a whole lot of damage out of it because he didn't have any extra meter, but it still do be hurting.
Yeah, it was able to get him out of the corner, and that's what matters here. But right now, what I was going to say is ViolentKain was getting the pressure on, but a great 2B punish there from Robert. Going to go ahead and push ViolentKain more towards the corner now. But runs
3D into nothing. It doesn't matter. Jab, jab, jab. EX machine gun blow from Yashiro. Doesn't really get a whole follow-up after that. Decides not to. Standing jab. Tons of great pressure. A brain trap.
And there we go. This time, Yashiro finally able to put it in some work. Kyo is out of here. Things are looking really good right now for Robert. Going up against Rock.
Yashiro's just so, wow. So many good botones, man. Like, he's just so strong. I'm actually just like...
He's also very dead.
Yeah, well, listen. Every now and then, an angry young twink decides to put his entire elbow into your chest. And what can you do?
Yeah, what can you do except just die?
Just go, you know what?
Oh my god, that whiffed right over Rock's head there.
Yeah, I'm telling
no
you,
punish though from ViolentKain.
A lot of these characters today. Big Ultra Instinct vibes. Here we go though. Gato getting started.
This hot pressure here. Empty jump into the throw. Tries to just go for the run-up blow as well. Now it's time for ViolentKain to try and push their way out of the corner here. Has to be a little bit patient though, because that'll happen to a jump CD from Robert. Tries to go for the raw overhead.
He actually got it to trade. Oh, here we go though. ViolentKain lands a short, which means we're going into combo line. Gonna spend level 1 meter. Gonna spend the level 2 meter. That's probably for the best. It's very important for Gato to take a lot of pain here, considering how little he took the last game. Oh, gets caught jumping over. That's gonna be it for Robert on game point.
Yep, I mean, game point here with a lot of health level, a decent amount of health left for Gato, but a Krohnen on deck as well. Lots of meter. ViolentKain's really gonna have to push forward.
And it's gonna be no! Oh my god, ViolentKain, please! Yeah, you're dropping these.
Oh, tries to go for the cross up and a wake up DP.
Yeah, there's no chance that ViolentKain does not wake up DP there. Probably did a crosscut and everything too, just to make sure they got the input.
But here we go now. It's going to be that Krohnen mirror match here. Of course, Robert with a little bit more of the meter lead, playing a little bit more patiently there too. What a punish into a nice confirm.
Yep. Oh. So that's the thing, right? Like Kronen's uppercut, it's kind of weird because it don't reach just as much as you would hope. That is pretty much the right way to punish that one. You gotta go and try to throw it. Can't really do anything else to that button. Sorry, to the Krohnen swipe.
See how patient ViolentKain is being as well with all these backdashes. There's a nice whiff punish of their own into the level 1. Not quite enough to kill. ViolentKain going for the heavy chop as well.
Yep, Nice little pressure and puts the fire on top, and that's going to be it. ViolentKain ties it up. 1-1 AR Robert.
The curse is broken.
Finally, someone else wins.
Yeah, finally we go to a game 3 here. And, ooh, we're actually going to go back. Are we going to get a swap here from Robert? I feel like all their characters were incredibly strong, though, so maybe just a position change. I could see that.
We're reaching into the bag of tricks. Interesting. Wonder what trick we're going to see pulled. Because obviously we know that ViolentKain's locked into his team because he won.
Yeah, and it looks like the sides are probably swapped in that they're thinking about right now. Robert thinking on the third character.
Wonder what Robert wants to play here. Select order. Robert putting in Blue Mary.
I like it. I actually like it a lot. I feel like Blue Mary is an incredibly solid character at any position on any team, and putting Blue Mary on point. So might decide to play Blue Mary as a little bit more of like grappler style character.
Oh, that's a good song. ViolentKain understands me. Deep metaphysical level. He also likes the Art of Fighting 3 soundtrack. This is the Robert theme. Oh, love this song.
It's a pretty damn good theme.
This is a jam. Yo, can we turn it up? Can we just...
Well, why is he putting on the Robert theme when he's fighting Robert? You're giving your opponent energy.
Nah, it's like, it's different. It's one of them is Roberto Garcia, and the other one's AR Roberto.
It's Roberto.
Here we go. Oh, good jams. It goes straight into the song, too. It's great. There's no time. That song does not take any time to get started. It just goes straight in. Oh, nice cross up there from ViolentKain.
Yeah, and a punish on the whip 2D there from Robert as well.
Really good stuff right now from ViolentKain. Really putting in like a solid amount of pressure. Robert, though, nice stand CD to get ViolentKain to just get off of him.
Oh, tries to go for the cross-up JB there, though, but wasn't able to get it close enough. That's going to allow ViolentKain to keep their own pressure up. Oh, there we go. 2B to stop the jump over.
Nice run to get really, really far in there so that he could really make sure to land that hit. Rolls out of the corner. Does only the first up kick. First hit of Rekka. AR Robert right now with tons of patience. Sorry, go ahead.
It feels like Robert picked Blue Mary specifically for 2D.
Okay.
Because that 2D is kind of the button that's putting in work, and there's a nice slide as well to get rid of Kyo.
So, AR Robert now with looking like he was getting kind of curb stomped a little bit. Finally, no, ends up with a little bit of a minor lead. 1 meter to ViolentKain's 2. ViolentKain though with a fully stocked up in terms of health. Rock. Whoa! Okay.
Whoa! Hold on. Rewind that a second.
Shattering all those expectations was actually the ViolentKain as he EX command throws a Shatter Strike. Robert. Gato coming up.
His EX command throw, it must just lower his hurt box. That must be it, right? It's not invincible.
I do believe it may be Strike Invincible in the beginning.
Oh, Strike
Invincible.
Invincible.
Like Iori's is, yeah. I am weirded out by that entire sequence that we just saw, which is that Robert kept jumping up straight into him and press Fierce a couple times. Doesn't matter, ViolentKain's like, too long, don't care, eat this combo. Goodbye, get into the corner.
Yeah, tries to go, gets the safe jump there as well. But Robert is not content to hold any of this. Immediately just starts pressing forward.
Whoa! Reaches out, does not catch anybody. Nice down C. Short. Here we go. Combo. Not a whole lot of damage because there was several shorts in there, but you know, more than enough.
All right, gonna spend a full bar here. Another bar there too. Look at all the damage on there.
Yep, the kick into the setup. Oh, nice. Smartly does not push a button to bait out the counter. Hello? Why did... What
was... I saw the EX flash, but I didn't see what move it was.
He got EX Rage Run. I don't know.
Oh, it was Rage Run? Okay.
Yeah, very weird. Now it's down to match point for AR Robert. ViolentKain down to Krohnen. As we all know, Krohnen and B safe jumped. Never mind. Anyway.
Krohnen about to take a lot of damage here. Hard knockdown in the corner.
Krohnen taking a grip, and now Krohnen, all of a sudden, ViolentKain is a little bit gun-shy with those uppercuts. He doesn't want to lose another character and, you know, get put into loser's bracket here.
Yeah, but being a little shy was good, though. It was allowing them to escape from the corners, what I would say, but they were put right back in. And Robert just holding forward. There's the forward throw as well.
Oh, nice block for ViolentKain. As soon as I say that, he stops blocking. Uh-oh. Oh, it's looking real bad right now for Krohnen. Krohnen doesn't have any health with which to basically survive. Might basically survive a throw. Fake out on the EX dive kick from AR Robert. Nice slide into EX upper. ViolentKain is fighting for his life, but now he's also on match point. It's just going to be whoever lands the first goofy thing first with this Krohnen with his goofy animations. My man backdashes by reaching out to the stars. I don't know.
Yeah, and ViolentKain still holding on to the meter as well. There's a throw that's going to allow Robert to get some pressure going.
That's one mistake right now from ViolentKain. He can't afford more than maybe one more. Nice! He fan gambles on the EX uppercut.
Just needs one more combo now. It's really anyone's game. There's the throw. Okay, Robert gets another chance.
Oh, that might have done a lot of...
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh
He
no.
doesn't have any life to give.
Oh,
no,
nice.
ViolentKain runs into the EX fire plant.
I mean, what else is ViolentKain really supposed to do in that situation except go in, because they were going to get chipped out the moment that they blocked anything from Robert, right? It would be...
Well, yeah. I think like Dolores really likes Meter. Dolores and Meter are big friends. You know, they've known each other since high school. Kind of weirded out that now that you pointed out, like Dolores went out with Meter, like, are you trying to just rely on how good the buttons are? You're running into Gato.
Yeah, the question is like, what does she do, right? And we're kind of seeing that right now, is that Gato's just kind of going to town, but finally able to get some pressure going.
Yeah. Ooh, the stand D gets gobbled up by the Gato propulsion system. I don't even remember the name of that move.
The instant air dash.
Yeah. Gato IAD, the only character with an IAD.
Okay,
Oh,
just jabbing right out, and yeah, you know, Dolores really did not get to do a whole lot there. She built up 1.5 bars, which is going to turn into 2.5 here for Elisabeth coming in, but I have to wonder if that wasn't the greatest choice to just put her up front like that.
I mean, it's Betty. Betty do be kind of nice here, and with some Meter, Betty's always welcome, right? Like, everyone likes to see Betty. And by everyone, I mean everybody likes to see Betty in the game when they're Betty players. I don't like to see Betty. I hate playing against Betty. That's gonna...
Not a good chunk of damage there, but a wake-up DP on point. BBZ.
Oh.
Well, there we go. Got those out of here.
Yeah, good stuff there from Rino, doing the Betty classic, which is press a couple shorts and then swing your hand forward.
Shouts to chat for my favorite phrase we see in every KOF tournament. Is that the same X from X?
Yes.
Is that the same Rino from KOF 2002? Yeah, all the old KOF heads are constantly out here playing KOF 15.
It's the same Rino from the KOF 98 combos exhibitions.
Oh, there's a punish with the throw.
Nice stuff here. BBZ looking to land that swinging big ol' haymaker of a C. Gets a hop CD in the air, that counter hit, tacks on a bunch of extra damage onto it with an extra normal. Betty bleeding pretty profusely right now. Nice hop beat, another nice hop beat. Goes for, not sure if it was a cross-up or what the actual intention of that was. Jumps into a reflector.
Yeah, played like a fiddle, right? Oh my god.
Uppercut,
That should be dead.
EX uppercut, forward slice, EX slice, slice. Oh my god, please.
Beautiful conversion there from Rino. Now on match point here. Not set point, but match point at least.
Yeah, the 98 combo hack. I know what you're talking about.
We do have a level 5 Yashiro coming in,
Oh
though,
my
and it's
god,
gonna land a
cross-up.
disgusting cross-up. Goodbye, Elisabeth. Able to hold on to all that meter, too. Ash coming in to fight the evil dead that is Yashiro right now.
Dude, he got punched in, like, the back of his calf. Like,
that thing just goes. Hammer fist.
For real, he hammer fisted the back of her knee. Like, yo, what's good? Yo, that ankle, give it to me. Oh my, yo, nice splash kick, Rino. BBZ went for it again. BBZ right now just kind of blowing through this meter. He don't care. BBZ
has
like,
a
yo,
ton of
let me
meter
get
to
that.
spend, right? Why not?
Wow, that interaction was not what I expected would happen, honestly. Neutral jump. Nice little micro dashes to kind of push Rino back into the corner. BBZ playing this pretty strong. BBZ the kind of player that can really just, you know, take anybody out on a good day. So right now we're
Rino
seeing
doing a
Rino
really good job, though, on defense right now. Able to space themselves out pretty well here. I mean, it's just these small hits that are adding up. They haven't gotten hit by anything too big yet. There's a nice fireball as well.
BBZ also doing, oh lord, was doing a great job right now, sticking to the great pressure and making sure that Ash doesn't get away with a whole lot. But a little bit of a swing there in terms of momentum. It's back in BBZ's favor though. Ooh, another hop CD. Oh, sorry, jump CD. Neutral jump from Rino. Blocks a fireball. Oh no, he gets caught throwing ace fireball. It's gonna be dead.
Yep, BBZ gonna take. No! Drops the confirm. Oh my god, not like this, BBZ, not like this.
BBZ, come on. No, what is he doing?
Oh
Okay,
my!
hello, excuse me, what?
All eyes are
I need a
on the
drink.
winner of that
I need a drink. I need a drink.
Oh my God,
I'm not even kidding. You're commentating in the beginning of this thing. I need water.
Rino, what? Okay.
I need water. I need water. Yeah.
So what happened there, I'm sure everyone saw, is Rino tried to jump over the level 2. Unfortunately, misjudged the distance. That was a don't try it, Rino. I have the high ground. You underestimate my power, BBZ. That's a skill issue. Oh my god.
No, I'm with LazieFreddy. Outplayed. Rino right now, not happy about the outcome of that. You can see it in the way that they're playing Dolores right now into Gato. But it doesn't matter a whole lot because BBZ's Gato is no slouch. Gonna land that jump in. Putting in a bunch of pressure. Rino gonna have to blow some meter to get away from this hulking Gato. Gato already putting him in the corner.
A great crouching C there, though, to fight their way out here. Oh my god, whiffs the jump in, but BBZ with no answer.
Whew. Nice. Stand D. Nice pressure again. Oh, Rino gets stuck.
Oh, the patience here, too. Rino actually rushing in instead of trying to play the more, like, lame zone-out game, which you would kind of expect with BBZ at the health that they're at, but there we go, able to get the confirm.
Yeah, but it didn't work last time, so I feel like Rino's like, I'm just gonna go forward.
Yeah, I like that change up there to be a lot more aggressive right at the start of the game. Now they have a pretty healthy Dolores going up against Rock.
Yeah, so someone's asking in the chat point, Dolores, how does this work? It works by the fact that Dolores still has excellent normals, right? Like, Dolores did not become a bad character even after the patch. Like, her normals are still kind of crazy. Just because D is no longer I win the button doesn't mean that she's bad. Oh, good stuff right now. BBZ absolutely is trying to smother this Dolores out before a whole lot more meter gets built up. Also doesn't want to fall back too far behind, but he's going to eat a little bit of damage there. 39 seconds on the clock.
That was an example where we were seeing the downside of Point Dolores is she gets smothered pretty easily, right? Because she doesn't exactly have the strongest ways to get out of pressure, especially if her back is up against the wall, unless she has that meter to go for, you know, like the EX anti-air grab and things like that. So that is the downside, but yeah, and EX teleport, but she did do the job that she needed to do, which was to get rid of Gato and do some damage to Rock.
Yeah, Dino right now, Rino just trying to do something about this Rock. This Rock just slowly moving forward. I know that BBZ right now is on the life feed, but oh, nice counter hit. Funny enough, I do think that if BBZ had elected to do Shine Knuckle, that might have hit after that because it's a counter hit. Doesn't matter right now. Rino doing big damage because Betty doesn't even need to spend actual supers to hurt you.
Also, a beautiful thing about that, too, that damage came from Rino recognizing that 2 times in a row, BBZ tried to end their string with a fireball, and on the second time, did the guard cancel roll for a full punish.
Yep, very smart stuff there from Rino. Oh, nice. Guard cancel rolled out of the... Oh, no, that was going to be a combo. Doesn't matter. BBZ still gets the conversion. Gonna get this into level 2 Raging Storm. Does plenty of damage. BBZ run up. Short, stand short. Doesn't get the kill. Have your fireball back. I don't want it. Reflector into super.
That's the second time BBZ has done that. Has fallen for it. Played like a fiddle. You're going to throw a fireball at Elisabeth and then jump at her and expect not to die?
Like my boy Kazuhira Miller. Played like a damn fiddle. I wonder how many people... there's got to be somebody else besides just us that's playing Metal Gear Solid 5.
Oh, no. I'm sure there's a lot of Metal Gear Solid fans in here.
There we go. Here we go. Nice block. Oh, here we go. Tries to go over the punish. The stagger frame trap built into the move. Every now and then, sometimes you just go. You just go. My boy just went. My boy's like, you know what? Swinging.
And this is set point now here for BBZ to get their way into top 12.
Straight up, like... straight up just ask that Elisabeth, yo, where you going? trying to land this hit real quick. Why don't you just stick around?
Catcalling Elisabeth?
Nah, not catcalling. There's no catcalling involved. There is just swinging. I was like, where you going? And this fierce punch. Okay, here we go. Right on top of it, Ash goes for the frame traps again. And CD. Because he kind of swinging a little wildly, he's going to get hit with a big combo. The thing, though, is that Rino doesn't have the meter to pop activation. So even though he's at level 1, he's going to have to spend it on EX stuff.
Yeah, but look at the damage. Did they really even need the activation?
Activation do be hurting a little more.
Oh
that's a
my
nice
god, that's
save.
dead. No, only punishes it with the DP.
Wow, BBZ, despite being near stun, despite having no health, still willing to go swing and 18 seconds left on the clock. Doesn't matter. Hop CD, it's going to be 1-1 BBZ versus Rino. As soon as you said that all the matches were going 2-0, suddenly the matches are starting to get a little tense and a little longer.
Well, we are getting closer and closer to top 12, so these matches are just going to get more and more competitive. And I really did like how BBZ was trying to be aggressive there. I mean, they knew that they had the meter to kill if they got one clean hit in, right? So they were trying to go for it there. I absolutely respect that.
Order selection. Is it going to be Yashiro up front? No, it's the same thing.
No.
Gato rock Yashiro.
Maybe just a quick breather, right? Just to collect your thoughts and think about what went wrong there and what you can do better next time.
Yeah, that seems pretty fair. That's a good time also to really sit down and think about it. So I wonder now what's going to be happening.
Ready? Go!
I'm wondering if Rino is going to stick with that aggressive style of Dolores play. It's starting to, trying to play a little bit more footsies here, spacing out with that standing D, and that's what got them killed in the very first game between these two.
Oh, another throw there already. 400 life let out by BBZ, or rather forced Dolores to eat out. Oh my god, right now BBZ is landing every single hit he wants against this Dolores. Hop CD in the corner, baits the uppercut, doesn't get the kill, but it's basically right there. Dolores can still make a comeback, but it's looking unlikely. Instant air dash. BBZ presses the latest air B that I've ever seen off of that. But
it works.
Yeah, manages to convince Rino to crouch after all. Good stuff from BBZ, who now, second round with a near mint condition, Gato.
But this time, Rino's going to start off aggressive here with Elisabeth. Gets the knockdown into the corner. A full jump into the CD. But there we go. EXDP. Taking the corner for themselves here.
Tried to challenge maybe after the first swipe. No challenge from Rino. Oh, kind of a weird pop C that like didn't really hit, and so I guess Rino felt like he might have been able to punish on the landing, and instead BBZ pressed fierce again and just tagged him.
Yeah, interesting situation there right now, but both these players just trying to get that hit to get something started there. BBZ is the one who's able to get the first blood. Yep, sure, trying to chase down with that jump CD. Stopping dead in front of the orb.
Yo, so many jump Ps right now. Oh, okay, short. Into swipe. Again into swipe, this time at level 2. Doesn't spend any of the meters. Still 22 seconds on the clock.
All right, rolling backwards to create some space. Trying to get BBZ to overextend just a little bit here.
Landed the sweep there. Oh, no anti-air. BBZ was kind of maybe fishing for that and instead had to set up the block. Oh, the run up through the little fireball deployment. That's going to probably be dead if BBZ doesn't drop this combo, and it looks like he's not. After the knee, doesn't even need to cancel it. Goes into uppercut. That's going to be match point for BBZ.
Yeah, then Gato has no life left, but you know what? That's absolutely fine. They got a full health Rock and Yashiro on the back end. This is going to be a real uphill battle here for Rino now.
By Rino and Ash Splash kick.
I like that, the Ash Flash.
The Ash Flash. And that's going to be Rock now going up against Ash Crimson. Character with a name so on the nose that only Falcon could have designed.
Oh, I like that check there with the 2B, just trying to stop the approach of Rock. These checks are so on point, and so is that
here we go. This is about to be a ton of damage. There we go. The one super doesn't actually go into the super. Interesting. Prefers to do something else, maybe than the standard Ash route, which is interesting. Oh, almost got a combo there, Rino did.
Jumps over the fireball, but a jumping CD is going to put Rino back down in the corner. Pressure coming out. Wow, what a challenge there.
Oh, CD doesn't get the restand, sorry. So he's not going to be able to do anything particularly interesting there in the corner.
Yeah,
BBZ's homies in the chat cheering him on as BBZ lands the hit. Gonna go on activation, land, drop the combo. Not entirely sure what's wrong with BBZ. Oh, after every fireball is an opportunity to shine knuckle, and he has not taken it.
No, he's not, and that's going to be the end of Rock here now. We are at the final game, final round. Yashiro coming in. Rino going to really have to play this zoning game. We saw them playing around Yashiro really well. Smash, right? Yashiro was not really able to get anything going.
Whoa, just goes for an EX uppercut, expecting maybe some sort of a jump in. Right now, jump C. BBZ raw machine gun blow. Rino is gonna activate max mode. There's gonna be a decent little bit of damage. Gonna get a couple of dash slashes.
It feels like BBZ is just throwing these things out to try and get anything to stick, but they need to be a little bit more careful because they're getting punished so hard.
Stand C goes for the cancel, just like earlier. Late, super delayed to maybe catch a escape move. Can't catch the back roll though, but that means that Ash has no more meter for that. Oh, standing B in to activate. BBZ just wants the pink stuff apparently. Goes for the overhead. Yep,
Okay.
here we go. Jab, 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 stand light punch, light kick.
Oh, that was BBZ's opportunity to keep the pressure going. The guard gauge was about to break there from Rino.
BBZ, oh no, Rino!
Oh my goodness, that DP, that was a Hail Mary DP. Really strange DP to see from Rino because they were playing so reserved and so patiently, but strange things are afoot in the Circle K right now.
And then on the loser side, we'll be seeing the winner of Rino versus Samago versus what appears to be Juan KOF. I'm not sure if Khannibal and Juan KOF are actually playing and the DQ is by accident. It may be, given what we saw earlier on the other side of the bracket, but here we go. Lokof and Robert.
Robert just going for the straight raw slide there, getting hit by the palm and the dash punch though. Lokof establishing some pressure, but that 2D. The 2D from Blue Mary has been putting in a lot of work here just to catch the opponent slipping and get those nice whip punishes. There's a speak of the devil, right? And it will appear.
Got here, nice stuff right now from F's. Spin ball
into the corner with the neck breaker off the DP.
Oh, nice back jump check from Lokof's Gato. Gonna get a little bit of damage there. Not gonna get a super finisher, but doesn't need it to do decent damage. AR Robert catches. Oh, Gato doing stuff with a slicer, and then punishes a whip shatter strike. Just like Gato. Yup. What a weird.
What a weird night.
What a weird night tonight has turned out to be. All these weird things happening.
These players just feeling themselves. Sometimes you just want to jump in and go, you know what? I feel it. I'm just going to DP. They're going to press something. And then they don't press. And then you go, oh, well, yeah, I should have expected that to happen.
Absolutely. Right now. Good stuff here. Ooh, okay.
All
Pull
right,
him back,
in.
give him the big old stompy. That's going to be 300 damage for very little effort. It's a good thing that Yamazaki has access to. Just big damage for just like short resource costs because of the stomp after the poison stab.
Yeah, it just holds them there for a while, right? And adds extra damage and forces the tick over time. And there's a nice anti-air too.
The EX Fireball catch as an anti-air to then follow up with this is like some big genius moves. Now, no life left on AR Robert. All he needs to do is make him take a...
Yep, there you go.
Yeah,
snake arm. Just low snake arm, chip him out. That was a checkmate situation. Lokof would have had to spend the meter to guard cancel out. Or excuse me, Robert would have had to spend the meter to guard cancel out, and they were not willing to do that. So here comes in Krohnen now immediately getting hit by a snake arm.
Oh my god. Hello, what is this button? Can I... Somebody? Please? Oh, never mind.
Oh,
Ready
no,
up cannons.
Tetsuo.
Oh, okay. Oh, what? Ooh. What are you talking about?
Huh? Oh, yeah, sorry, hold on.
You're talking about my boy Krohnen McDougal, right?
Yeah, Krohnen.
Okay. Yeah, because I was like, what? Who? I don't know.
Who? Never heard of it.
What? I don't know what that is.
We don't need any lawyers around here. But here we go, Luong coming in now. And Luong playing that spacing game really well. That Luong wants to be like a character length away from you. There's a nice roll. It has the corner positioning. Raw overhead there, but nothing off of it.
No. Well, here we go. Finally, Robert managing to land a little bit of this. Here we go. Straight into the big explodey boy. Used to be called like Moon Explosion or something. Shattering all expectations. Luong. Here we go. Gonna go into a nice little combo into the front step. Pushing Krohnen into the corner so far. Short, super. Nothing complicated out of Lokof. Just wants to make sure he gets the damage close. See? Short. Looking for something, looking for anything, looking for a way. Krohnen doesn't get a call. Oh, Krohnen close C. Forward A. Oh, the cross up. Doesn't get the follow up.
Picks up the DP and gets the kill. Lokof. That was a beautiful sequence there going up 1-0. And
I just realized something. Lokof is just Loco, but with KOF in it.
yes.
I'm
You just realized that? Really? No, you're playing with me.
I just realized it right now. I'm beside myself. I just realized it.
Your expectations have been shattered.
You could say that. My expectations do be shattered, though. Here we go. Just like Mary's noggin right now. Just getting jab, and then palm strike right in the face. Okay, understandable.
I like this thing that Robert is doing where they get the 2D, the sweep, and then they go into light slide and go into CD right when they recover. They're putting themselves in perfect position for the tip of CD to hit if the opponent tries to press anything on wake up or try and advance forward.
Yeah, it's kind of like a sort of like a frame trap. It's actually, I guess, technically almost by definition a frame trap. Trying to wait out and see if they can bait out some sort of like an aberrant movement from Lokof. Goes for the sweep there again, like you were mentioning. Didn't get it. Feminine Urge is blocked, but the rolling is not blocked. I feel like
Gives him the taser.
feel like the bane of my existence is watching people get hit by rolling willy-nilly.
I know you've been saying that since the very first time we did commentary together, that no one punishes it.
Dude, I've been hit by it so many times by Dino RGT that like I've got like trauma. Like it's just budding trauma, man. At this point, it's just every time I see it, I just start rocking in my chair, cold sweat. Oh man.
Wow, actually crouching underneath the snake punch there and punishing with the 2D. Great block up though on the cross up JB.
That's just great stuff there again. The poison, take a couple big steppies, kick her away. Standing roundhouse, that damage was still ticking for a little bit longer. Robert right now is getting the Blue Mary completely eviscerated. Yamazaki absolutely tearing poor Blue Mary apart. That, I don't know, man, that's kind of violent.
Yamazaki is a violent character here, but now has to deal with a full health Gato. A lot of meter on Gato's side as well.
Well, you know, it's still Yamazaki though. Yamazaki deals a lot of meter, deals a lot of damage for cheap. Like, you don't gotta do a whole lot to like hit you a whole lot, if that makes any sense.
No,
Hurt
absolutely.
you a whole lot is really actually the word I was trying to use.
I got the point. There's a nice roll through there with a throw. Okay, standing deep. Wow, tried to go through the Shatter Strike there. Whiffs it. Unfortunately, this time, Robert with their own, Lokof with their own Shatter Strike going to work, getting the poison into the stomp as well, kicked them into the corner.
Nice anti-air from Lokof. Lokof already now on match point. AR Robert having a little bit of difficulty trying to just kind of make stuff happen, really.
Yeah, Lokof's Yamazaki is kinda nice. Kinda nice.
Here we go again. Once again, a man is poisoned and kicked away like trash.
Able to get the low snake arm there as well, pushing them further and further back. This time, Robert able to get a nice little punish, gets 2 DPs off.
Spend meters. Curious. EX swipe gets stuffed. Shattering all expectations is Robert. Here we go. Now he decides to spend the. Oh my god.
The loops, brother. Please, the loops.
Brother, may I have some loops?
The loops.
May I have some loops, brother?
But here we go. Luong coming in. We saw what happened before. Luong really just shut down anything that Krohnen was attempting to do.
Oh man. Now Krohnen still though. Oh nice. Finally rolls out of the potential mix-up there. The thing, by the way, after that is that if you block it, my understanding is that she's still got advantage, so you don't have a whole lot of options when you block it. So it's a mix-up that's safe. You gotta
it's
roll
something
out
that you have to preemptively see it coming, right? Roll out or try and
Oh
challenge.
no, please. Okay.
Okay. All right, we're all right. Just decided to pause to see the frames for a second.
Yep. Yeah, Robert. Oh, goes for an empty close fierce. Let's see. Short jab into slide into flame carpet. Only gets the regular uppercut. Gonna kick Luong. Robert with an impressive comeback there. Going to get on the board here.
Yeah, tying it up 1-1. Oh, he does what he wants.
End of story. I'm Krohnen McDougal. I've got a goofy last name because somebody thinks I look like the Highlander.
Is that actually what it is?
Just like in the lore of the Highlander, I too am the only one of my kind.
The only one. There's no one that looks anything remotely like me or something.
Yeah, inexplicably I'm a K-clone, but I don't look anything like him. And I want to kick his... Anyways.
There's the DP. Run up CD as well.
Nice
Ooh,
grab
nice
here.
way, yeah. Right into the German suplex. Yeah, rolling, not getting punished at all here, but a jump. Oh my god, puts themselves into the corner there. But that's all right, able to recover and escape.
Rolling. Short jab into EX palm. We haven't seen that one today. Here we go. Nice jump to B. Nice block actually on that. That was a little ambiguous. Oh, uppercut. Get off me. Don't want you.
Down with 2C. You need to be really careful with that button as Blue Mary. It does have really great utility for how far it goes forward, but it has a lot of recovery. Oh, drops the EX slide conversion.
Oh, shattering. Have you ever shattered every expectation?
Gato really does not like next, huh?
All right, hold on. I really do be liking this comment. I like to think when he picked the name Krohnen, he thought it was real cool, only for Angel to tack on the McDougal.
McDougal does sound like a name that Angel thinks is cool.
Oh, yeah. Angel would absolutely be like, I think it's adorable. And Khronen's just like, oh. Anyway, you know what else is adorable? Eating a stand B to forward A.
Whipping DP?
Yeah. After you whiff a Dragon Punch.
Whip DP? How cute.
Whiff DP, adorable. Just want to tweak that character's cheeks. Anyway, here we go.
What is that? What is the hitbox on that jumping B from Yamazaki? The
no, don't worry about
it. Hitting you with the air.
No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
All right, tries to go for the cross up. But a nice roll out there from Lokof. Guard cancel as well. Gets the jump in.
Oh, man. Oh, it's time for you to be poisoned, my friend. Kick you away like you're trash.
Okay, 2B conversion there. Not going to spend any meter there. Hold on to the EX.
Oh, man. That feels like it barely killed.
I think that killed on the very last hit.
Yeah. That looked like it barely just managed to commit, like, the final tick of murder there.
And Robert is just getting better and better as this match goes on. This is the biggest lead that they've had so far against Lokof.
Yeah, it's crazy, too, because at the beginning of this game, like, Lokof looked like he was absolutely dominant. Like, it was just, like free and donuts, right? Like, just absolutely no challenge. And yet, here we are. Right now, Robert doing great work trying to basically stymie all of Lokof's stuff. Lokof, though?
Lokof gets one more chance now.
Yeah, Lokof looked like it was making it interesting. Oh, he does not get the right follow-up. You hate to see that kind of thing happen. It's still fine. But for how long, who knows? Because
the problem here is this matchup is not easy for Luong for the sole fact that Kronen's DP hits 360, right? Yep. So trying to go for those cheeky cross-up situations, Kronen's just going to go, all right, I'm just going to let it rip.
You say that, but it's kind of hard to get that DP input out sometimes when she's on the other side. Like, yeah, be careful. But you are right. Luong's playing this a little tentative, Lokof not going for the fancy cross-up stuff, but there you go, goes for it anyway. Oh no, gets punished because she Lokof kind of autopiloted there at the end.
And just like that, Robert taking it 2-1 to advance forward in top 8.
Oh man, that's absolutely crazy.
No, BBZ's probably like, oh, Kusanagi? Yeah, I gotta Shermie for them.
I wonder if it's a little bit of the opposite. I wonder if it's counting on the fact that maybe Kusanagi hasn't had to play against a Shermie, and also that Shermie will work better against 3 characters who are not considered to be particularly heavily meta. So like Yuri can't maybe deal with Shermie the way that Krohnen could easily deal with Shermie, for example.
Yeah, that's completely understandable too, but right now Yuri is doing a pretty good job of dealing with
Gato.
Man,
that
what a cross-up.
I got hit.
Oh,
Nice Ryoken. Here we go. Nice little pressure from BBZ. Does not get the conversion there, but still getting some good pressure though. Okay, nice command grab. The
Jumps
big
right
old
to the DP though.
slap. Oh man, the jumping roundhouse connects.
Yeah, Kusanagi is just landing these jump-ins a lot right now. BBZ is getting caught holding down back.
You know, not the worst direction to be holding, but definitely don't want to do that a whole lot in KOF. You gotta be doing a lot of stand blocking. Very, very dangerous to do for a long period of time. Okay, deepest cross up in the universe. Here we go. It's gonna be death. Sweep. Yep.
Wow, a chunk of damage there too from Shermie. Best Shermie color as well. Good taste, BBZ.
I don't know about all that. What about the red and black one?
I don't know, man. The purple, that color purple is really good.
It do be nice. Like I'm not gonna take it away from you, but like, hear me out though. The other color. Oh my god. Okay, yo, uppercut. Kusanagi right now doing a very good job at keeping Shermie out. Spending all that meter, not do any damage though. At least kind of keeps her out.
Yeah, and there's the guard cancel too. Doesn't want to hold any of the Shermie pressure, and they're gonna make sure they don't hold it by putting in a ton of damage here as well.
Oh my god, that did so much damage. Good stuff from Kusanagi there on the conversion. Nice standing B to be like, never ever do that move against me again.
Yeah, Kusanagi just saw Shermie's feet leave the ground and was like, all right, reaction. Standing D.
Yeah, it was like straight up like, I bet. You thought you could, but you couldn't. You know
Up
what
to
I'm saying?
Yashiro now, though. BBZ still has a maximum.
Oh my god, that punished that?
Actually doesn't spend any more meter there after the level 1. Kind of surprising to see.
Doesn't really need to, I don't think. I think he wants to have more meter options for a little bit. But let's see. Oh, that's an input error. Hello?
He charged it, actually. He charged it and waited for
Oh my
BBZ to
God,
try and jump out.
Kusanagi, please. This match is looking a little wild, but here we go. Nice standing jab, crouching C into a combo. Gonna get some damage out of this. It's gonna be level 1. Doesn't go spend level 2. Doesn't want to. Kusanagi whiffs an uppercut. BBZ still in striking distance.
Yeah, there we go. Just really needs one big confirm to spend this meter, and they can kind of even up the life, right? This is about a 3-touch game right now for BBZ based on how much meter they actually have.
Oh man, there's one of them. Smack him on the ground again. Oh my god, the deep jumping.
There's 2.
Oh,
we
the
go.
harassing standing D's to stop Kusanagi from being able to do anything to standing. See, again into the curb.
And count them. 3 touches. BBZ.
Nah, he
taking it
harassed
1-0.
he harassed him with those big ass legs of his. You can't tell me that was just 3 touches. That was like 3.3.
Those 5 Bs don't count, right? They don't
Oh
count.
my god. Understandable. BBZ with the incredible Yashiro comeback, and it looks like Kusanagi is going to reconsider the team composition. Gonna be looking, or he's at least looking at the character select screen, one of the two. Great stuff from BBZ, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, that was a great comeback there. Just keeping the pressure on. The bait on that DP from Kyo was beautiful. We're going to bring in K-Dash. Okay. Interesting. I mean, K-Dash is a sick character. Another winner in the recent patch, right? Definitely a lot stronger than they used to be.
He do be having a straight hurt box, though.
True.
On that jump C, you could, like, sweep it randomly. You see that video, like, Ralph doing it, and it starts playing the Earthbound music? It's like,
Yeah.
the what, you know, like, but still, character's bonkers good. Like, that's one of those characters that I think the only reason people are playing Krohnen more than they're playing K-Dash is because Kronen's just so much easier to play than K-Dash for, like, sort of like a similar level of, I guess, damage effectiveness. Because K-Dash do be hurting, but you gotta do, like, all this, you gotta have all this sauce.
Yeah, a lot more execution heavy, so
Yeah.
that definitely will put players off of picking that character. More of a specialist.
Yeah, especially I think because of the online environment. Despite of how good the online environment is, sometimes like you know, no connection is ever gonna be perfect. It might be as good as it's gonna get, and not to say that the KOF netcode is bad because it's not. That netcode is fantastic. I love playing this game online, but every now and then. I keep talking about this. Meanwhile, Kusanagi just landed like 500 damage for like 1 quick max.
Yeah, every now and then you just get hit by a nice big Yuri combo, right? And the spacing here too. Constant backdash is just trying to stay away from Gato, trying to force BBZ to overextend, but BBZ with the neutral hop, able to close out the round.
That didn't even combo. My man just decided that blocking was no longer in the cards for him.
He got hit and said, oh, well, I die.
Yeah, he's like, damn, you hit me? That's crazy anyway, so I'm out. It's like, all right, I'm gonna head out, you know?
He
Like,
said,
classic me. Yeah, the and then just disappeared. Exactly.
Oh, but there we go. Speaking of that, Gato out too.
Yeah, Gato just and no more.
And here we go, Shermie coming in.
Shermie right now.
So this is the interesting thing. I'm actually surprised to see Kusanagi swap characters here because I thought Kusanagi was doing perfectly fine, right? It was just right at the end, Yashiro was the one that was able to bring it all back.
Yeah, but I think maybe there's something that he sees that might be working a little bit better, you know? Like, I don't particularly know exactly what it is. Maybe he just wants to play K-Dash. Maybe I was like, you know what? I want to play K-Dash real badly. I don't want to play anything else. And here we go. K-Dash doing decent work. EX flame kick off of the EX Heinz trigger.
Yeah, doing a really good job keeping Shermie locked down as well, and that's a real key thing.
Oh! Never turned around, just calmly walked forward and got the throw. Nice forward light kick into the minute spike in the air. Whoa, BBZ was hoping that that was just going to hit. It did not. Goes again for another spin kick.
Yeah, you can tell BBZ is starting to get a little desperate here. They're throwing out a lot of these moves that are just whiffing, gets punished. Shermie is gone.
I'm kind of curious here because he was playing so solid before. Didn't really need to overextend on any of these, and I feel like I'm kind of curious as to why there's this like feel of desperation because his Yashiro still did like so much work last time that maybe he thinks this matchup sucks. Oh, here we go. Nice conversion there from Kusanagi. Kusanagi gonna get a short hop short. Gets caught pushing buttons. EX uppercut into level 1 super. Really all that BBZ feels like he needs.
Yeah, holding on to that meter there, though. But holding on to that meter might have been a mistake. A nice, good chunk of damage. Tacked on, tries to go for the overhead mix-up there. Creates more space to throw out these fireballs now.
Oh, one more time. Here we go. Once more onto the breach. Let me fix my glasses. Here we go. Combos. And Kusanagi on the board. 1-1.
He hit him with the Virgil. Glasses off.
He's like, excuse me. I would like to put my shades down for a brief moment.
And with the maximum Virgil.
Yeah, so if you would be so kind so as to allow me to throw these shades in your direction. And then put them right back on, because, you know.
Oh, K-Dash seems like a pretty polite guy. But now it's BBZ who's actually going back to character select.
Kind of curious about that. Wonder what
maybe getting rid of Shermie? Shermie's the one who really hasn't done a whole lot of work for them so far.
Yeah, Shermie. I feel like Shermie, no matter what they do, like she doesn't have the look at Yamazaki.
Bringing in the Yamazaki, the snake himself. I like this change because Shermie was definitely the weaker link on the team. So bringing in Yamazaki, who we know is strong, right? I feel like it's going to be a much better position here, and especially in the mid position as well.
Yeah, honestly, Yamazaki with a little bit of meter doesn't even need to use a whole lot of it just to do plenty of damage. BBZ though, beating with Gato, Kusanagi electing to put K-Dash at prime, which okay, you know, that does make some sense.
Yeah, to go up against Gato, right? K-Dash does have that decent zoning game, at least being able to throw out throw that out there and threaten the fireball as well to try and stop BBZ from just rushing in. And it's starting to work, right? You're seeing BBZ being a lot more cautious for the threat of the fireball, just trying to wait for it before they attempt to approach. Yeah,
K-Dash is kind of weird in that if you remember playing him in 2002 or stuff like that, you remember that he's kind of a rushdown character, but he has zoning tools because of the curious way that like his fireball is a two-part fireball that can also cancel to a bunch of different moves instead of a fireball. There we go, Kusanagi managing to capitalize. Nice corner opener. Doesn't do the full opener for full damage. I mean, sorry, the full extension for full damage. Instead, chooses to keep the meter. Gonna turn on an Heinz trigger and roast BBZ off of him. Kusanagi in the lead.
That was a picture-perfect round there, too. All K-Dash controlling the neutral. Now has to go up against Yamazaki. So the difference here is that Yamazaki's going to be able to pocket those fireballs and hold on to them for a long time.
He's like, hey, you want to throw this you want to chuck this fiery plasma? Hang on.
Your fireball? Our fireball, comrade.
Dun, 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 you know? Oh, nice.
He's wearing the red jacket, too.
Oh, great. You gotta be careful, because he's from Miami. Yeah, they feel quite strongly about that topic.
I'll watch what I say. Alright, there's the stomp kick into the corner.
It'll be fine. Let's see. Okay, nice block on the narrow spike there. Flip with a rare big tippy toe. BBZ though, hiding back. BBZ not comfortable just letting K do whatever he wants. Yuri coming in now.
This is another decent matchup, I believe, for Yamazaki. Being able to... Yamazaki has really strong anti-air options, and we know that Yuri likes to take to the skies a lot, right?
But Yuri takes to the skies fast is the problem. That's my problem. Like, you don't have a whole lot of time to react. That does so much damage. That combo did a lot of damage in Season 1, and it still do a ton of damage. Like, holy moly.
Yeah, before we even finished our explanation, Yamazaki is gone.
Yeah. Yuri crazy. Kusanagi at match point because Yuri crazy.
Yuri crazy.
Yuri crazy, bro. So here we go. Here's Yashiro, handsome, strapping young lad.
5 bars. Got full wallet right here,
Yep.
ready to cash out.
Yep, recently came back from the dead after basically sacrificing himself for his Lord and Savior Orochi. Oh, that's going to do so much damage. Is he just going to climax? He's not. He's happy to just do half health here, which is fine, actually. I don't absolutely disagree. Here we go. Nice uppercut. Level 1. Okay, so far doing well. Oh, no punish. You should have been Omega dead with the toss. Nice command throw.
There's the slap.
Oh,
wake up. Close C. All right. Great throw tech as well, but needs to find a way to escape this corner. Charge fireball is going to catch the hop.
Another close C. Oh! That looked punishable, but nothing to it. Oh, Lord.
Oh, there we go. With the close C, able to stop the cross up this time.
Yeah, Kusanagi saw the first hit and not hit, so he had already mentally loaded up that he was gonna do a dive kick. So that's why it was like no hit, hit, and still did the string for no hit. Remember, confirming things is hard, everybody.
Oh, just dunk.
Oh, short jab activation, EX. Here we go. EX up punches.
Just tries to keep the pressure going, but there's the guard cancel out.
Oh, Stancy.
He needs to be careful though. Kusanagi sitting on 3 bars. The next touch could spell disaster. Wow,
okay.
Auto-correcting.
Oh, man. Oh, the stand B into activate. Rolls back twice. Super risky. Oh, my God. Shatter Strike. Not going to be enough to do a whole lot of damage. Instead, it likes to do Dokugami Chain instead of an Origami into cancel. There's still a chance here for BBZ. BBZ checking with jabs. Gets Shatter Struck again. The expectations absolutely shattered. That's probably going to be it. Level 1 Orochinagi.
Level 1. Kusanagi takes it here over BBZ.
Good presence of mind for Kusanagi to be like, I know you're going to push a button here in desperation. I'm going to shatter the expectations. I'm going to go ahead and challenge it. Now, it's kind of, I watched a lot of that when I was trying to prepare for Combo Breaker. I really needed to. I think that he's like my ideal form of Clark, honestly. Look at this. Oh my God. Let's go, baby.
Immediately
I can't help it. There's a
into
Clark on the
the
screen. Oh my God.
Backbreaker. Oh, that fully combos as well off the EX mock punches.
Yep, so much damage, and DS Shadow right now super happy to just go straight into combos. Like, he sees that the jumping jab lands, and he's just going for it. Great stuff there from him. Oh, goes for the B grab one more time. Right now, this Clark is cooking. Oh my God, the hop! The sweep!
You cannot escape.
Hey!
Hey! Oh, we got a wrestling match going on now. A real wrestling match here.
Oh my God, I love this character so much.
Coming in. But wow, okay, you're seeing how Shadow is playing completely different now against Angel, playing such a strong spacing game with that 2C.
Oh man, the down C, here we go. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna press jabs at you. Remember that the EX Vulcan blow is in fact even on block. The jump, jab, stand, crouching C into the turn punch. Oh my God, the stand whiff CD, it's
oh my God, Clark is on a roll.
Yes! I love this.
I feel like every time we commentate together, we get an insane Clark set.
Oh, Popping off, dude.
Coolest character in the game. Full health Clark.
Oh my God,
threatening
get that tackle. Let's go.
OTV. A 1 Clark victory on the horizon here. Whip able to jump out though.
Oh my God, the roll back. Yo, teach me how to win this matchup, my guy, because this is what I got cooked by on stream. No, that's how I got hit too. Understandable. Have a great day.
Oh, a lot of damage off this level 1 as well.
Oh, here we go. Oh man, I see the chat right now. Oh man, nice roll there from Shadow. Shadow lands a close C, but nothing to it. This matchup kind of stinks. It doesn't matter. Lands the jump. Attack that
the
means...
momentum that Clark needs. Great jump out though. All right, the trade this time is going to be in Leeanvan's favor. Clark has been put on ice for now.
Yep, and remember, the actual mix-up out of the stand CD into the Frankensteiner, that sometimes you let the whole stand CD come out so that you can then do a front step, because on block that is only -1 and you can do stuff. Gets caught twice doing shatter strikes by this K-Dash. Oh my God, yo, hello
Bro,
hello, oh my God.
Yo, Shadow is going off right now.
Oh my God, dude. I love watching Ramon play. I could watch this dude play all week.
Bro, that calls for a Jerry Bogard in the chat.
God. I'm not trying to be a homer, chat, I promise. It's just that, did you all watch what I just watched?
Oh,
Bro.
okay. Leeanvan immediately going to order select here, actually. Not even character select. Just
Yeah,
the
whip's
order select.
coming in first. That whip is going first. Watch. Hell yeah. I ain't trying to fight this character anymore. Are you serious? Hell
Yeah, get
no.
Clark out of here, right?
Get this Clark out of my face, dude. Yo, hold this whip. I'm gonna zone this nerd. Dude, after that absolute curb stomping for the whole first game, there is absolutely no chance in hell he does not take that, like, what looks like an 8-2 goddamn matchup. But here we are.
Well,
He has
Shadow. I don't think Shadow really cares too much immediately with the hop in.
Yeah.
Again!
Shadow's like, you think I care that you have a jump CD? One of these is gonna land clean and I'm gonna murder you.
Shadow says, you
Oh
can only zone me out if I'm actually zoned.
Yeah, it's like, you think you can zone me? How can you zone a maniac?
How can you zone me if
Oh
I'm
my
literally right up
God.
against you throwing you?
Oh no, he's in. Oh, Death Leg Driver, get on the floor.
Okay, but there's the
Nice
reversal.
yeah, nice hits, boomerang.
Ooh, a nice little swing there. Able to actually call out the standing C from Clark. It's a nice
Big
conversion.
damage from whip
Good
there,
amount of
though.
damage.
Nice. Oh, gets clipped. It doesn't matter. Listen, that was a strong showing still, but that was a lot of meter that DS Shadow X managed to build for my boy K with the dash, the brother canonically, I think, of this character. Oh my God. Muchiko right now gets clipped by the tip of the fire.
DS's Shadow's conversions and just awareness of where they are on the screen is so beautiful right now, but there's a nice punish from Leeanvan. Gonna get a little grip of damage here with a safe jump as well.
Right now, just completely incredible. Oh, that's a great crosser from Leeanvan. This whip right now is a problem. Great stuff. And bro, I feel you right now. This is what kicked me out of the tournament last. This character is secretly mad good right now. Y'all were trying to. Oh, that conversion, really good stuff. Puts her in the corner. Nice jump C. Oh, great stuff. Jump A to manage to get whip caught crouching. That means that DS Shadow is gonna remove whip from the equation, and now we're going right into the next round with Angel on screen.
Whip did do a ton of work though. K-Dash really not looking good on life or on meter here.
Oh, got caught doing an EX something. For some reason, Leeanvan just like in neutral did the counter super, and I think it was a frustration, like, is that move not coming out thing going on, and he just wanted to do it to show that he could himself that he could do it, so he just wasted meter. Ooh.
Oh, there we go
no,
with the
Leeanvan.
X dash forward.
Nice uppercut to level 1 super. That's gonna be so much damage.
Oh, I like that hop backwards with the JA, right? Just creating a little bit of space, but also just trying to get the rising. Able to get rid of Angel there. It is up to Vanessa.
DS Shadow basically took no damage that round. He was already super hurt. Instead, he's going to be all the way back to this 415 health. Not anymore, anyway. But DS Shadow right now playing with the house money. Just going in real hard. Here we go. Catches a shatter strike again. DS Shadow with really good meaties, leaving no real gaps. Finally, though, Shadow Strike works. Uppercut,
yeah,
EX
Shadow
uppercut.
Strikes for one to finally come out. Not able to actually get the jumping CD there. Oh my god, that is a
Leeanvan
punish.
gets flipped. Here we go. Not going to do anything complicated. DS Shadow is just going to instead carry to the corner. Dagger pressure, another frame trap. Oh my god.
Oh, DS Shadow X. Moving on here in top 8. Listen, chat. There is a Clark inside of all of you. Just
You know, that I was seeing basically... And basically, like, so much of the cast. And Tamago, I mean, not Tamago, but Benimaru. Benimaru, especially once we saw what was going on, like, you could see that. That character is spicy. People right now are concerned. Tamago dropped Krohnen. You never drop a character. It just becomes a side pick.
oh, there's the DP baited out, and unfortunately, we're not going to get to see too much of Benimaru possibly here.
One KOF doing the good combos. Nice jump C. And you gotta be terrified of that jump C because you can hit it mad early into your jump and it will still work. That is a good button.
All right, Blue Mary coming in now. Juan with a full health Yashiro, but there's the German suplex. Oh, we're going to Suplex City.
Oh, pinfall doesn't actually work out though. It was a good idea. At jump C, so wild. But it don't matter. Tamago about to get this damage.
Yeah, there
Slide.
we go. He gets the regular slide as well with the leg breaker.
Oh, that cross up was grimy. Doesn't get the follow up. Tamago instead gonna put Juan KOF on the ground one more time. Nice hop D. And that's gonna be it for Yashiro. Yashiro still though did plenty of work, completely eviscerating Benimaru.
And now the Gato, the cat, is coming in.
Yep, we got the meow meow. Oh, short jab, nothing. A little bit too far. Short jab, stand jab, nothing.
Yeah,
Forward.
unfortunately, Juan not able to really get these conversions here. Guard cancel out of the corner, tries to bait out the DP there from Tamago. Getting this pressure going as well, just keep stealing their turn back.
Yep, short jab again. Oh, this time an empty cross up. Goes for short jab, gonna get some damage. Snap the neck. You don't need to see a chiropractor anymore. Your spine has just been readjusted.
And then just gave her the head pat of death.
Ah, yes, the little head pat of death. Frankly, my favorite move.
He just pats your head and then you die. All right, Mai coming in now. Great punish there with the sweep. Good spacing from that jumping CD. Able to hop in and get a conversion as well.
Good stuff, stance. C. Oh, Mai. Here we go. Mai with EX Ryuembu, regular Ryuembu, wall dive, regular Ryuembu again. They're gonna super. Nope. Gonna go for kind of like a meaty target combo setup there, which is probably something I should start doing. Nice stuff here. Crouching short, crouching jab. Looking for stuff that stand CD. The nerf, you really do start feeling it. Sometimes really hard to play Mai in the same sort of mechanical way, not mechanical, but like kind of like bullying way that people were able to do it in the previous patch. But you managed to hang on. Juan KOF manages to stuff her.
Yeah, you have to get rid of that muscle memory, right? And I'm sure that still applies even though we're already like a few weeks into the patch at this point. Every once in a while it still comes out where you're just like, oh, I'm so used to doing this and it's worked all the time, but now it does not work nearly as often.
Yeah, what you really want to do, in my opinion, is you want to only use the the standing CD when you know that there's no chance that they're going to jump over it. Because otherwise, you put yourself in just a heap of trouble, right? Like, something you want to avoid. In general, you just generally want to avoid getting yourself into trouble, I think. I think that's a fair assessment.
Right now, Tamago is in trouble right now. Look at this. The fuzzy blocking here, just trying to keep Yashiro out. These standing Ds as well, but there's the trade right into the DP.
It's looking a little spicy right now. Yashiro finally goes ahead, lands this move. Benimaru, though, not going to be taken advantage of. Nice little combo there. The slash to catch the jump. Good stuff there from Tamago. Gets ahead in this game.
Benimaru looking really clean, and Tamago is the best Benimaru out there right now.
Frankly, if you think about it, for a lot of people, he might just be the only Benimaru. Like,
at this point, but I think we're going to start seeing people wake up after the show that Tamago's been putting on.
Yeah, I think that character is, quite frankly, like, embarrassingly good. And it's very weird to me that more people have not been playing it. But, you know, it is what it is. Here we go. Nice pressure.
Good defense here, too, from Tamago, trying to get the
Oh,
chase down.
short. Here we go. A little bit of a combo. Doesn't go for the follow-up after.
Yeah,
Not
that's
sure
the
if
thing. You
it's-
can actually follow up after that super, right? I believe that was a change in the recent update.
Yep, you get to land the knee into Hando Sanangari, which is the knee follow-up. Oh, nice air throw.
Oh my gosh, the short walk up into buttons. What pressure there from Tamago.
Yeah, Tamago is playing this pretty brilliantly right there. Just real good stuff overall.
Alright, wake up DP. That's another great thing that Benimaru does have in their arsenal is they have a true reversal DP without having to spend meter, which is few and far between.
Yeah, not a whole lot of characters get to do that.
Oh, whoa. The trade there. No invincibility on that super, level 1. Oh, he gave him the little taser punch there. Goes into the full combo, the uppercut. Another one.
Oh man, Tamago with the OCV. That is just
OBV?
wild, man. Yeah, you're right. The OBV, the one Benimaru victory. Real powerful stuff though. Just what a great, just straight up, man.
What a great character, right?
What an incredible
What a great character and a great player as well. I mean, this is combo breaker champion. I don't think I need to say that all the time because I'm sure everyone here watched that top 8. It was incredible. Was able to actually bring it back from losers, right? Benimaru was a big part of that.
Yeah, Benimaru, frankly, like, in my opinion, an undervalued character constantly. I don't think that people quite understand just how good he is now after the patch. A lot of people were soured on him, I guess, just from from how weak he felt before. And I'm here to tell you, if you were somebody who really liked Benimaru, it's time to start picking him back up. Like, Yurikov is somebody who really likes Benimaru. I'm waiting to see when he's going to pick him up.
Yeah,
Ross, your boy.
Benimaru stocks are rising. You better
Yeah,
cash
for real.
in now, right?
Yeah, for real.
Invest.
Thanks to Tamago, Benimaru stocks up tremendous. Please, someone invest in my boy.
Look at the defense
Oh my
from
God,
Tamago right now.
Tamago.
This whole time we've been talking, it's been Juan trying to open up Tamago.
Please
to no
stop
avail.
blocking. Please. I just want to deal damage, man. Oh, and then Tamago goes on the offense there for a second. This should also like point out how strong Yashiro is. Oh my god. All that blocking that Tamago did for Juan to almost immediately get opened up by a random jumping short. Incredible. Good stuff. Jump CD from Tamago. Nice little pressure. Oh, he might have got clipped. That might be enough. No, it isn't. Didn't manage to build enough bar. Good blocking. No, gets the throw. Oh no, why are you running
Hey,
in?
timeout.
What? No.
Whoa, hold on.
I?
Hold on.
Oh
Who won
my
that?
god,
Player
by
one?
nothing. Literally by nothing. By the little hairs on his chinny chin.
Are you kidding me?
I don't understand. Like, why is just why is
That was an insane round because it was not like they were playing incredibly patiently. Juan was being so aggressive but could just not crack the egg.
yeah, that was quite frankly so wild.
That was, I'm gonna have to go back and watch that round. That was honestly kind of insane.
Yeah, again, I was flabbergasted earlier. I'm flabbergasted now.
There's the jump
I
in, jumping
don't-
CD, pushing into the corner now.
I'm so perplexed as to what's going on, man.
You know, thinking back, I actually think if maybe Tamago would have done EX Fireball, that they actually would have won the round with the chip damage. But speaking of winning the round, Tamago's about to win the round here by getting rid of Gato. Just needs one more touch. And there it is, just a throw.
There it
Just
is, yup.
land, stare at him for a second, and then toss him.
Damn, absolutely good stuff here right now. He's just playing this real smart, honestly. Okay.
Okay, good jumping CD there from Juan, but that 2D putting in a lot of work here for him. Mary whiffs the throw after the sway. Really unfortunate. EX overhead kick is going to lead into big damage here with the level 1. Gonna throw, and here we go. Full health on both sides. Final round.
I'm like so stoked at how well they're just playing this right now.
This is top level King of Fighters play here at DreamHack right now.
Nice. Good stuff right now on the...
Wow, Juan actually threw out the parry.
Oh, Tamago was looking for an opening there last second. Nice blocks though. Great blocks again. The defense right now from Tamago is actually impeccable.
CD is putting in work, but runs right into a 2B. This is going to be a lot of damage.
Spend the meter.
Level 1.
Absolutely. Probably smart idea. We don't know yet because it does mean that he doesn't really need a whole lot for a next confirm, so it might have been worth it, honestly. It also means that he can't do something, for example, like an EX counter.
He needs to be careful throwing out fireballs as well.
Oh, nice uppercut. Tamago fighting for his tournament life. The champion for combo breaker. Looking.
There it is. You can't be throwing out the fireballs. What did we just say, Juan?
No.
And Tamago able to take it 2-0 over Juan. That is what I was so scared about. Tamago had 3 bars on deck and was waiting for a full screen fireball. They cannot let Shadow get in once.
Yeah, it's it could be a little hard because, as you well know, it's not hard for this character to get in there, right? Like,
and they're in there right now.
Yeah, this character can absolutely get in there. Here we go. He has Shadow right now. This Clark, oh, gets hit by the clone, and yet it didn't really matter. Like,
it didn't matter too much at all. They don't really care. They're like, yeah, I'll take that one little hit of damage, right?
Like, yeah, damn, you hit me. That's crazy. Yeah, I was like, damn, you hit me. That's crazy. That's nice. That's wild that you hit me. Anyway, moving on. You know,
yeah,
like,
check this throw.
Yeah. What do you think of my scoops? Here we go. Boom. As soon as we arrived, DS Shadow has taken out the trash, so to speak.
Yeah, and that's what I was kind of worried about when I saw Kukri up point, was that Kukri does have a hard time on defense. So we've seen how strong DS Shadow's Clark is, right? And that Clark is so oppressive that you need a character who can fight their way out.
Yeah, you absolutely need a character that can get out of like the schmicks, so to speak. Yamazaki is one of them. Honestly.
Yeah, I was just thinking that Yamazaki is absolutely one of them.
Yeah, Yamazaki could be hurt. Yamazaki has the opportunity and the wherewithal to like really make that a thing that can happen. And right now the way that BBZ is playing it, like extra cheap with the sauce, that's like the right way to play this. If you're not trying to like bleed a lot, you know.
Extra cheap with the sauce. That sounds like Little Caesars extras most bestes.
Yeah, extra most best is cheapest.
And look at this. See, BBZ doing a really good job now controlling Clark, slowing down the game to his pace. But that guard cancel, there we go. Just as I say it, the commentators curse EX scoop. Excuse me.
That's so much damage.
Yeah, the rolling death cradle to put Yamazaki back into the corner where they want them. 13 seconds left on
Fortunately, yeah, that's punishable. So a really good showing up there, but you know, a little bit of an overextension means that that particular round is going to end right there, which good stuff for if you're a BBZ, because BBZ was kind of like cooking with gas for a minute, and then all of a sudden, like, the gas mains exploded.
And here we go, K-Dash able to get that overhead there straight into the level 1. And DS Shadow sitting on match point for this first game.
Yeah, this is looking mighty scary right now. Oh my god, that K-Dash. I'm not sure, like, I know that I was gushing over how good the Clark play was, but like this K-Dash, if you come out of this right now and you don't kind of want to play K-Dash, I will request politely that we check you for a pulse.
You want to know something even crazier? Nothing excess?
Tell me.
We haven't even seen the Iori.
Oh my god, how good is that Iori?
The Iori's just waiting there, final boss in the shadows. We have not got a chance to see them yet on stream, but BBZ is trying to make that happen right now. They have the pressure going on, trying to play the zoning game. EX teleport, but Shadow is able to escape.
Yeah, that's a good stuff right now from BBZ. Still trying to hang on. He's got all this meter, but DS Shadow is just, that K dash is just not letting him do much of anything. Manages to get close to D, trying to force the situation. A little bit of a block string there. DS Shadow's guard is a little bit lower. Takes the throw. I mean, takes the hit to get the throw.
Guard cancel roll out. DS Shadow has the pressure, and there we go with the frame trap. You fell for my trap.
You've activated my trap card.
To be.
Now tell me, Dolores, what do you think of this?
Flips a card. It's just the animation of the crouching short.
Why does it sound like a, what is it, Weevil? the guy with the bug deck? That sounds like him.
That's the first random voice I could come up with, man. You're gonna have to just work with me here. Anyway, good stuff there. You know, gotta see what's coming up next. What can this man do?
We're gonna have to see if BBZ can actually keep Clark locked down this time. They did a really good job with Yamazaki, but the Kukri needs to actually do it.
Yeah, the Kukri gonna need to. Oh Lord, here we go again. Oh no, I've seen this movie. I don't know that I like how this movie ends. Oh my God, here we go. Pretty time at Clark's house. Clark right now.
All right.
Oh my God, death leg driver. Oh my Lord. So Abraham was popular or like well known in Mexico also for like having these incredible air grabs against basically everybody. It was like a thing that he was known for. He would just do it to everybody. And so it's really scary to see this now, several, who knows how long later.
And they haven't lost a step.
It's the exact same thing, like nothing's changed.
All right, there's the jump in.
Oh, short jab into EX. Here we go.
Oh my God, there with the delayed backbreaker as well. Put into the corner with the Frankensteiner. Oh, tries to fake out the next one.
Yeah, like what are you supposed to do about this, man? Oh my God.
Hey!
Hey!
When he finishes it with the Frankensteiner, just hits the hey!
Absolutely, I can't. This is so much right now.
Yo, OCB? Possibly? One
Is
card
it
victory?
possible? I mean, he's cooking right now with all the gas.
The Clark train has left the station and it is off the rails right now. There's the jump in with the JA. Roll back into the corner here. Okay, nice anti-air grab.
Yeah, you know, like, listen. It might be looking a little dire, but in the defense of, like, in BBZ's defense, he is playing this pretty well.
Oh, another JA combos right into the Argentinian backbreaker. One more is gonna do it, but there's the wake up super.
Oh, get this character off my screen for the love of God.
Nah, he ain't dead.
I think he's dead. I think this is full raw. Yeah.
Oh, he's dead.
Yeah, you gotta listen to me, my man. Like, when I know, I know. That was crazy.
It's up to K-Dash now. Well, up to K-Dash and Iori. We still have not seen Iori tonight.
Oh, I thought DS Shadow just only picked 2 characters, honestly. And Cross in the chat right now, real pissed off about Clark's existence. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry you don't like fun. It's crazy.
Look,
Nice,
it's not that
Jumpy.
I didn't think he was dead, Cookie. It's that I didn't want to believe he was dead. All right.
Nah, he was extra dead with like a side of like gravy.
Oh,
Okay.
but there's the jump in. DS Shadow able to take it 2-0 over BBZ, sending BBZ home. Great showing though tonight, making it all the way here to top 8.
Yeah, is it that you want to play Clark, but you can't, and so you hate him? Is it that you don't understand why this character can get away with all these cool things that you look at him and you go like, God, he's so cool?
God, I wish that was me.
Yeah, I wish that was me, exactly. Here we go. One of the best songs in the game right now to ever be written by SNK. Oh Oh my god, BBZ, please. He does have
Tamago.
good combos too. Nice
Okay.
stuff here from Tamago, and good anti-air there. Oh, Lord.
Yeah, one bad jump in, though, from Tamago is going on Lokof to try and get their own pressure going. Tamago trying to jump out of the corner here with these hops. Lokof just letting them, but there's a great answer with the DP.
Yeah, I'm looking right now. It sure do look.
And the trade going in Lokof's favor there.
Yeah, that trade, that looked a little suspect for a second, and then...
And yo, Shune?
Yo,
Mid Shune for Tamago?
That's not what I was expecting. Like, when people told me, it's like, hey, you know, video games are happening today on KOF.
You weren't expecting to see a Shune in top 8, huh?
I wasn't expecting a Shune picked by Tamago at top 8.
Okay, the patience here, too, from Tamago. Tries to go for the dive there. On the wake up 2A from Lokof. No fear in their heart whatsoever. I mean, you can't have fear when you're playing Gato. Gato players don't know what fear is.
Yeah, fear is a foreign concept to every Gato player. If you have fear in your heart, you're not playing Gato right. You need to, like, reassess how it is that you are playing Gato. Oh my god, that down C clipping the shoes of Tamago.
It seems like Yamazaki just has to hit the air next to you and you get hit.
Yeah, he just got to be somewhere in the vicinity. My man got a disjointed hitbox with no animation over it.
Yeah, quite literally. Also, Snake Punch is just him punching the air.
Yeah, okay. Tamago right now with a little bit of pressure here. Nice stuff.
Yep, guard cancel here, trying to keep him locked down in the corner. Jump CD, great rollout there though from Lokof. They get hit by the
that's
jumping.
pretty good
Wow,
damage.
okay, level 1, nice.
Oh, don't see that all. Do it again. Oh, never mind. C forward B. Shit. Goodbye. Now, let's see what has to come up next here.
It's gonna be Benny Mars. Benny Mars is gonna have to deal with Yamazaki and Luong on Lokof's side.
Yeah,
And
the question
putting
is,
Benny
what is he?
Mars
Oh,
on
there you go. That'll do
anchor.
it. Oh, the electricity sound just absolutely messed up the sound on my end. It's funny. Oh my god, yo, Raijin can fake outs over and over, and that's a perfect Luong. Gonna have to try to finish this up for Lokof if he wants to keep going.
Tamago's spacing is fitting of a champion here. I mean, they're just landing that over and over and over, stealing these turns.
Yeah, just great stuff right now. Lokof.
Okay, empty jump
Nice
over.
sweep.
5 bars though on Luong.
Yeah, Luong right now is in full explosion mode. If she catches you, you might disappear. Remember, everybody, that in KOF, as long as you have meter, all of your dreams can come true. Has to pay some of the dream meter so that she can put on a little bit of pressure and take a turn back to Tamago trying to find something.
Yeah, Tamago is fully aware of this because they're playing so incredibly patient here. They do not want to overextend at all and risk getting
nice.
clipped into a max mode cancel.
I like that Raijin Ken expecting something, maybe Lokof moving forward. Nice little combo there, slash catching a backdash. Finally allows himself to do a little bit of forward pressure because he notices that Lokof now squarely in the corner. Jumps over with a fierce punch. That's not what he wanted, I don't think. That's just going to be death.
Okay, Lokof, not giving the people what they want, the level 3. I understand. You only needed the level 2 to close it out.
Now the question becomes, what do we think?
Tamago's going to do.
Yeah, what do we think we're going to get out of...
Or, okay, order
Tamago
selection.
does not want to switch characters.
I think point Benimaru.
Maybe. That would be like that's like the low-hanging fruit, right? Like a really obvious pick would be Point
Point
Benimaru.
Shune.
Point Shune might actually not be too bad. Now, Shune's got really fast moves now. His standing C is very easily be cancelable. Even the far one is cancelable quite easily into forward A, even at a reasonable distance, and it will still connect. And so, because of how fast the standing C is, that is a valuable move. Also, the standing A's do have a lot of reach. Just a lot of good changes. Obviously, that CD low crushing. There you go. We just saw the far into the forward A, leading into an easy confirm into combo. I'm telling you, this character's got sauce now.
Needs to be careful with some of these whiffs though, because whiff punishes from Gato are incredibly damaging. And there's the guard cancel to push Tamago back here into the corner. He goes for the jumping CD, keeps this pressure going. Gets the frame trap as well.
Nice stuff there. Oh, flies over at him. Oh, crouching jab into forward A. Lokof is hurting Shune a little bit too much here. Shune, this pick needs to pay off, especially this I guess this order switch. Also, just this pick of Shune. Shune, however, is gonna get buried by the hulking Gato from Lokof.
Yeah, unfortunately not doing exactly what Tamago wanted it to do, so now it's going to be an uphill battle here for our champion.
Tamago, though, still has Benimaru. Maybe not at the back. Instead, he has Yashiro. Nice air throw.
Oh, the jumping B there. Feminine urge from Benimaru, huh?
Well, you know.
He's a pretty guy.
Pretty. Yeah. Oh, nice stuff there from Benny. Tamago just doing a great job of being patient there, letting the uppercut whiff.
Yamazaki now here. Yamazaki with 3.5 bars on deck, so it's gonna hurt. But a great air throw though, able to get their offense started.
Oh, here comes some damage. Level 1. Gonna get the stomps. That does so much damage just for the 1 meter. Oh man. Nice follow up. Great punish there from Lokof. Knowing that what's going on. Oh! I don't know if Lokof meant to do that.
No, they absolutely did not mean to do that afterwards, unless they were trying to look for a DP or something there. But there's
it happens.
Gets the low snake punch.
It happens. You would be alarmed at the regularity at which that is actually an option people consider. To just put that out there.
But here's a nice little confirm. Drop into the corner. Back up. I just love the backups into the special moves there.
Good stuff though right now.
Shadow Strike Whisk. Oh, wow, the challenge from Lokof. Able to get rid of Tamago's Benimaru. Yashiro is all that's left now. Lokof is on set point.
Lokof right now looking mighty dominant with this strong Yamazaki and this pretty powerful Luong. Tamago, good uppercut. Really needs to get... Okay, that did way more than I thought it was going to. I thought that was going to scale a little bit more. I must not have been paying attention.
Yeah, I just hit him with the Saitama there.
The one punch, man. My man just went, one punch!
And now Luong, here we go. Tamago's got to take this to survive, but Luong with the massive meter lead, and this is what we saw before.
Yep, Luong gonna get a little bit of damage here. There you go, gonna blow it on the level 2 that she just built. Tamago, though, even with that, still kind of in it. Still plenty of health. Oh, Lord. Oh, here we go. Short jab, jab, no follow-up. This time, short jab.
Okay, so I saw Luong jump in, and I blinked, and then being comboed.
Pop C. Tamago right now. Tamago on the verge.
Oh, that deep
Oh, nice jump back from Luong. No! Oh, my God. I can't believe that I still crossed up. Nice block here from Tamago after the run-up. Great patience. He has to be patient. There's a lot of meter. I can't believe that hit.
Cancel coming out. Wake up, DP Tamago! You madman, banking it all on the Wake Up EXDP, and it works out, tying this game up 1-1.
Tamago has already won so much cash that...
No, they need more.
That he's just like, I'm just playing with house money, baby. It doesn't matter anymore. I am willing to bet it all because I'm no longer... I got money now. Like,
I'm rolling in it.
Yeah, what are you gonna do to me? I ain't scared. You scared? I ain't scared. That's crazy that you scared because I ain't scared. He's playing like somebody that knows how much better he is.
Right?
Which is weird.
That's a good way to put it.
Because he's getting like, he's letting these rounds get real dirty into the back end, right? And yet, when he goes off, he's going off. Shune, Benimaru, Yashiro, a hell of a team to pick. And I'm having a fun time the entire time. Nice punish here from you.
Yep,
Come on,
knockdown there as well.
Oh, jab, jab. Into the EX. Gonna get a nice little bit of damage there. Not like a huge follow-up, but a pretty decent one. Great pressure.
Yeah, that was like the hardest call-out, too, from Tamago. That was 4 jabs before the roll actually finished.
Yep.
Great challenge, though, from Lokof. Gonna go into the level 1 here. Neckbreaker super.
Yep, gonna arrange that neck. You know, don't need a chiropractor anymore. Fine, nice and realigned. Nice block. Oh, got caught pushing buttons there in the frame trap. Oh, nice CD.
That CD is so weird looking.
It's so strong.
He just like floats in the air for a second.
Oh, man.
Yamazaki coming in now. And Yamazaki has been, honestly, I feel like the character that's looked the cleanest here for Lokof so far tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. The character that's doing most of the heavy lifting is Yamazaki, but Tamago right now is fighting this Yamazaki with like a renewed plan. Just really great, like straight up just turtling, honestly. Like the level of patience is incredible. Even when he's going forward, it's with a plan to sort of like slow the game down in a sense. And so we're seeing the effects of that, which is that right now, Tamago is going to come in with Benimaru, but Yamazaki has a little bit of a life deficit, which is not something that we've seen throughout this game. Very rarely have we seen Lokof be in a life deficit to Tamago.
And Benimaru
Nice
doing
grab.
really well here. Thrown into the corner.
He
Ooh,
went for a bait there on something. He backdashed out to see what he would get out of Yamazaki. Backdash into EX Raijin Ken, nothing to it, but it doesn't matter. Gonna get a super, gonna get a follow-up here. EX Sandangiri.
And the tables are turned. Now Tamago is threatening set point here with the 2-character lead over Lokof.
Yeah, don't look now, but Tamago's brought this back. The heart of a champion. Beating within his chest. Incredible blocking.
Wall right now, though. Lokof's not going to let it go without a fight here. Has 4 meters to work with. All this stagger pressure, too. You see, exactly where Lokof is staying, about like a character, 2-character lengths away, is exactly where Luong wants to be. It's where she excels with those long legs.
Yep. Oh, nice block. That doesn't matter. Luong right now willing to spend some of this meter. She's going to try to kill. Yep, she's going to spend 2 of them. Because honestly, it's better to get this character out. Maybe not the proper super. I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah, might have been better to go level 1, level 2, but that's all right. Works out in the end, and they get to keep a bar out of it.
Well, I was actually more thinking that maybe the Rambu super would have done more damage, but I'm not sure, and I can't speak with any level of confidence as to whether that would have happened, but they're now both on match set point. Nice cross-up attempt from Tamago, gets blocked by Lokof, gets caught in the frame trap. Here comes some damage, but only level 1, because that's all the meter he has. Wants to keep the other one just in case of an emergency. Lokof's still on 3 meters. DJ Hoshin saying, does the right super, does slightly more. Thank you, DJ Hoshin.
Oh my
boy.
god, the CD into the level 2 here. Gonna get a nice grip of damage and also put Tamago into the corner. Immediately cancel into the level 1. Lokof, the momentum is rolling in their favor. There's a throw. Still has the corner
Nice
pressure.
tech. Oh, those deep cross-up.
Oh.
Tamago coming with the damage. This is going to be a lot. Gets another uppercut. Gonna get another follow-up. Gets a reset. Goes for the throw. Not enough. Oh, goes for the throw.
Oh!
No.
What?
No, you can't do this to me. You can't do this to me. You can't do this to me.
Okay,
you can't be doing this. You can't be doing this to me. They backdash.
Okay, they're shimmying.
Oh, no, what's happening? What's happening?
Not
Oh,
like
my
this.
God. Oh, my God, the
not like
DDoS.
this.
What happened?
Okay. They're
What
waiting
happened?
for the connection to fix itself. They're waiting for
Oh
the
my God.
connection to fix itself right now.
Oh, my God, no, please. Oh, my God, no, please. No, I can't. No, internet, you can't be doing this. Who's DDoSing these boys? Oh, my God.
Okay, looks like they're back into playing it now,
Oh.
but neither of them wants to go in. I don't blame them. There's 10 seconds left on the clock. Someone's got to do something. They're tied up in health as well.
No, Lokof
Okay.
now has a health. Oh, the uppercut!
The uppercut. But he drops the confirm. The challenge into the dash punch. Oh my God, Tamago able to take it 2-1 over Lokof. I don't know how Tamago is alive right now with these close sets after just winning Combo Breaker. I don't know, because I'm barely alive right now.
Protagonist. Reminds me of a friend of mine.
And we've seen some great K-Dash action already tonight. Kusanagi definitely going to show some more. Already starting off with this fireball zoning game here to try and keep Robert's Iori out.
Oh, nice stagger there after the C forward A jab Rekka to use another crouching jab into another jab Rekka as pressure. Just jab Rekka's right through the Ein trigger. Oh man, Robert cooking. Oh man, I thought he was gonna punish that. Another Rekka into a standing C for a reset. I'm learning so much right now.
Iori on fire right now here for Robert.
That's just wild. That entire round was just absolutely murderous. Oh, here we go.
Destruction.
We're gonna get some tears right now.
This is the true rival battle here as well. That's the up kick straight to the level
man,
1.
that's plenty of damages right there. Big old damage. Good stuff
Oh,
right now.
I love the patience there into the throw as well.
Oh,
Wow,
okay.
Robert, you madman.
Yo, what I have learned watching Yuri right now is that I should just be doing Rekkas all the time. Just always Rekkas. Here we go.
That whiff punish into that damage out of this wall,
excuse me?
Right into a wake up
Word?
command grab?
Yo, word?
Hyper hop, empty hyper hop into throw.
Is this core values?
We're entering the next level of King of Fighters gameplay right here. We're out of level 1 or level 2. We're on like the 4th or 5th dimension right now.
Bro, we are. That was like a 7th dimension mix-up, honestly. That good old 7D mix-up.
7D.
Here we go. Oh, okay. Well, we dropped those. That's fine. You know, every now and then the execution errors happen. Nice jump CD, though. Quickly gets back into it. KOF being such a legacy game, it feels a lot of the times like, even though there's a lot of big conversions and big hits, like, very rarely do you get to really see someone land a hit that it looks to you that should have led to a little bit more, and instead it's really just, you know, just a little bit of tacked on damage, right?
Yeah, just a little kiss.
That said, though, AR Roberts Yuri did do a lot of fishing with jab, with just straight up pierces and jabs, and get a lot of stuff. But right now, Kusanagi, nice command throw, manages to get a good little bit of damage here, putting the pressure on Robert. Oh, that's a deep CD.
A wake up DP. Robert fighting their way here out of the corner, back to mid screen, tries to go for a cross up of their own, but a level 2 reversal hit.
That is a read, ladies and gentlemen. My boy opened the book.
He had to put on the reading glasses. He said, hold on just 1 second.
My boy straight up said, butterfly in the sky.
Yo, reading rainbow? The
yeah,
more
my
you
man
know,
hit him
huh?
absolutely with the reading rainbow. Look at this. Here we go. Jumping around is...
Shout out to Pride Month.
Absolutely. Oh, you don't do it again.
Yeah, hey, it didn't hit. Let me just do it one more time.
Do it again. Absolutely lovely. Here we go. Krohnen, the biggest Queens of the Stone Age fan I have ever met in my life. Absolutely stomping right there. Killing Rock in like a blink of an eye. It looked like Rock had a ton of health, and then Krohnen was just like, I'ma do it again. Goodbye. That was an uppercut into what if, hear me out, uppercut.
This game is fun. I do see you in chat saying this game looks fun. That's because it is. So you should play it.
Yeah, this
play
game
some
is
KOF and pick Clark.
Yeah,
trust me. If you want to have fun, pick up Clark.
Yeah. If you're trying to have fun, a real good time playing KOF, might I recommend to you the man in the blue hat with the shades.
The guy who looks like John Cena. Here we go. We're gonna jump right into it, and I see Yuri on deck here.
Okay, you saw that Kev Morale said don't pick Clark, please. That's actually a ploy for him to try to get you to pick Clark even harder. So you should just do it, because honestly, everybody loves Clark. Absolutely everyone. There's not a single person in the world that hates Clark. Everyone that says they hate Clark, they actually love Clark.
They're just Sundari. But here we go. Right, and we're actually getting Kyo on point here this time against Iori. Yuri in the mid here. So Kusanagi opting to swap out K-Dash for Yuri. That's an interesting decision, but I do like it because K-Dash unfortunately wasn't able to really get anything going in the last match.
Yeah, I think Kusanagi also has a lot of faith in his Yuri play just in general. I know that maybe he dropped him earlier because he thought he was picking a little bit more with K-Dash, but Kusanagi's Yuri is kind of a menace. And so I do like that pick. That's a really good cross-up down C from Kusanagi. Gonna actually land a fat combo to get Robert's Yuri off the screen.
Great start already here for Kusanagi, looking a lot cleaner in this match. Oh, starting off with the first hit of the Rekka. Oh no, with a blocked DP, I should say, is going to get heavily punished here by Robert, sending him all the way into the corner.
What a good jump light kick from AR. Robert manages to clip Kusanagi, trying to do some stuff with Kyo. Going to mean that Gato takes that round. Gato versus Yuri up next. Yuri, tiny little mosquito character. That hitbox is huge, gantical.
Just speaking of mosquitoes, just swatted Gato out of the sky there.
You ever been just slapped by a girl like hacker size? Oh, here we go.
While you're jumping above her head.
Yeah. Oh, I. Uh-oh, that's a whiff. That's going to be big damage. That's really close to the corner. Doesn't elect to spend the meter. Yuri right now was looking a little good there in the beginning.
Hold back dash.
Goes for kind of like an okie doke there. A little bit of a shimmy. Uh-oh, activation. Here we go. It's going to be not as much damage as I thought. I don't think that was actually the intended outcome.
Yeah, I think they might have wanted a cancel off that DP in a super and just missed the cancel there.
It's possible. Oh, hi. Kusanagi.
We're in chip range.
Kusanagi went for the run-up command grab and got an entire palm put in her face.
The challenge there. Yo, there is literally an emote that's just Gato whiffing DP. That's kind of godlike.
That's incredible.
Okay, but Rock. No, drops the conversion. Okay, still able to close it out though. That's important.
That's usually what I do against jump-ins. I do EX for Pukin. Yeah, you can't cancel the EX moves, Scientifico. That's what I was thinking.
Oh, that's right. Yep. I totally didn't notice it was an EX.
Yeah, I actually expected it to be the punch into EX. I mean, just regular punch into EX. Oh, okay. Uppercut, double uppercut. EX Robert does the EX trap. Frame trap again. Does not load up the gun. Very curious that he did not load up the gun. That would have put Kusanagi almost dead. Yeah, I figured it was a misinput brain part right there.
Yeah. There's the mini fireball.
Yay. My boy shatters expectations. Goes again. Trying to get in. That landed. I was surprised, but not deep enough. EX uppercut. Krohnen
tries to let it all rock.
Yeah, Krohnen swings his arm. Get out of my way. That's going to put Robert up to nothing. One more for Robert to win. So now you got to turn this around to win a whole 3 in a row if he wants to.
Yeah, that was really tragic there that after going into the fast max cancel that he got the EX move instead. I actually didn't notice the EX. It came by so fast. I thought it was a normal one because normally you'll see the normal special into super, right? But really unfortunate that they got that. Still able to close it out, but they had to spend a little extra meter too. Yeah,
it never feels good when you have to spend meter like that, right? Like, I want to just be able to get the meter to do the things that I want to do. And the things I want to do all deal damage because, you know, I have a small gorilla brain. And when I have to use my meter to do stuff like not get hit, that feels bad. AR Robert right now. This Yuri pressure is absolutely bonkers. Just throwing in Rekkas at odd timings to interrupt everything Kusanagi is doing. Really catching him completely off guard. AR Robert with the CD Rekka. That's some stuff.
Well, Kusanagi doing a really good job there of actually baiting out the Rekka that time. Unfortunately, getting tossed is going to allow Robert to get more pressure going, but there's an answer with a DP.
Oh, I can also do CD into Rekkas, says Kyo. Nice.
DX OTG.
Yep, caught with the jab Rekkas there real quick and managed to get a bunch. People in the chat. Now, what I have also already noticed is that my man's in blocking. He don't mix. He do be liking to go forward a lot.
Hey, he paid money. It's a fighting game, not a blocking game, all right?
Oh my
God.
God.
Paid 60 bucks to hit those buttons.
Yeah, blocking does no damage, I think, is the big problem. If blocking did more damage, it'd be much better. Yuri now there with a great cross-up to the follow-up.
You think Kusanagi would have been able to do that if they were blocking?
Yeah. If Kusanagi had been blocking, we would have been able to do that. Checkmate.
There we go. Up against Gato now. Full health on both these characters.
Checkmate blocking apologists.
Well,
here we go.
Oh yeah, not even wanting to block, just hyper hopping out of the corner there.
Yeah, he's like, I'm done. Get me out of here. It's KOF, not Minecraft. I don't understand that joke, but you know, blocking. Understand blocking.
That's kind of a godlike joke.
Yeah. You know what? Once I understood it, incredible. Oh, nice follow up there. That did so much damage.
Bro,
Yuri did half your health in one combo. Uppercut, why not? Oh, Lord, get back in the corner.
Yeah,
here we go.
That the run under and get wow.
That did so much. Yo, Kusanagi's Yuri right now cooking.
Bro. Whoa.
Who let this girl join the tournament and just absolutely beat the crap out of people? Oh, okay. Stand CD into raw dive kick off of the demon flip. Bunch of little whiff cyphers there. Maybe trying to build some meter. Maybe trying to catch a forward jump. Khronen doesn't have to forward jump though. Khronen has this crouching C that would make Sagat jealous. Oh,
and Robert is being very patient here too. You see this, trying to bait out that DP really hard from Kusanagi, but Kusanagi is not going to bite.
Ooh, that's a good. Uh-oh. No, get off of me. Not allowed. Oh, my Lord. There we go. Do a little bit of damage. Oh, wow. I can't believe that traded the stand close C from AR Robert. Traded with the cross-up of Kusanagi's Yuri.
Able to get the throw
Yeah, Robert's
there.
sitting on so much meter. As soon as I start to say that, doesn't blow meter to try to kill Yuri. That is a very odd decision, in my opinion. Uppercut.
Finally,
Kusanagi can't help himself.
they have tried to bait out that uppercut every single knockdown in the corner there with Krohnen, and it finally works out. And now here we go. Robert is on set point up against Kusanagi. Has all this meter as well. You have to see it get dumped here. There it is, the level 2. Fully charge him, give him the shot.
Realize that was a significant part of that. Oh, here we go. Level 1 and into
level 3.
Deadly Rave. That's gonna be the damage one he's gonna install. Hopefully it's damage one. Damage one doesn't kill. Oh man, he's playing it as safe as he can. Dashes back. Kusanagi on the board.
Keeping themselves alive here. We have a set.
Look, some people right here in the chat, maybe it's Lokof, I'm not entirely sure, but saying Kusanagi looks like a little kid is playing. Just plays with the reckless abandon of a young person. I can't say I disagree. It's pretty wild. He do be playing, yeah, he do be playing with like a level of youthful exuberance that I was not ready for.
Oh, here we go, jumping straight into the next game here, keeping our characters and our positions locked in. Robert gets the first blood with a 2B. Hard knockdown, gets the overhead as well.
Sure. Why not? Robert's Yuri, nice down C. Down C, an incredible button for several reasons. The distance with which it reaches, you can actually do the jab rekka, and if it does a counter hit anti-air, you'll always get the jab rekka follow-up, which you can then confirm. Or if it's on the ground and you clip somebody doing something goofy, you can do, you know, another confirm from there too. Doesn't matter though, because Kusanagi opens the party up with an EX Rainbow Energy Dynamite kick.
Should be on a
Big damage.
DP here. There we go. All right, Kusanagi off to a really strong start here in Winners Finals.
They're just playing.
Some good
They're
ass
just
KOM.
playing. Yeah, they just playing. They playing at like. They're like several steps into the future with some of these decisions. Good stuff here. Oh, Kusanagi.
And with the cross under yet again, Kusanagi is on point with those.
Yep, Kusanagi right now just straight up dealing. Oh, what the heck?
Yo, Robert's taking a page out of the Kusanagi book here. All right, I hit my combo. It's over. Let me just DP. I know you want to press.
Yeah, I know you and Buttons right now are tight. Oh man, that's great stuff from AR Robert. Big damage there on the punish. Gonna get a bunch of that life back. Not like a ton of it, but a good grip of it, given that he is playing.
Oh,
up
there's a
until 37
great
mark.
punish there. I carry all the way to the corner with it as well. Gato has such strong corner carry. Trying to bait out the DP again. This time
Oh,
he
the
was
jab,
actually
jab. Does not get caught. Oh, rolls back. That's a punish, but it's not going to be enough because he's just right outside of the range that you need to be at to get hit by EX Palm Strike. Gets hit by Palm Strike again. Kusanagi just does not. Refuses to sit around and wait. Just doesn't want to be there.
And we are now at set point here for Robert in Winners Finals, trying to cash in their ticket to sit comfortably in Grand Finals.
Oh, okay. Opening light elbow. Understandable. Oh.
Oh, tries to go for EX parry. Kusanagi feeling a little spicy right now.
Yep, doesn't spend any meter here. Goes for a safe jump. But square in the corner. Again. Oh my god, Robert, please.
Right, that's capitalizing on the person that you're playing, right? Robert knows that looks like a really weird situation that Kusanagi is going to want to press after. Like, oh, okay, you whiffed. I can press now. Immediately DP. Oh, the stare down.
Yeah, Kusanagi is in big danger of eating literally anything that's going to kill him. Short jab, jab. Now Kusanagi. Wow, 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 wow. Okay.
Still has to get through Krohnen, though.
I don't understand. My brain is...
It's okay. Don't think about it. We're just going to move on to the next round.
Apparently the answer is just don't think.
No thoughts, head empty. Here we go. Krohnen moving forward.
Oh my god. The Krohnen from Robert. My man put out a moon made of fire and said, please cease.
Robert.
That puts a level of fear in my heart that I am not ready to admit I have.
But what's scary right now is, oh wow, both of them actually backdashing out round start. That is some mutual respect.
Yeah, they don't wanna like immediately get into each other's face. Great stuff right now from Tamago, managing to capitalize on a little bit of sloppy movement from DS Shadow. DS Shadow didn't have enough meter there, so he couldn't do it.
Yo, and shouts to James Chen for the raid. We appreciate it. Hope you guys are ready for some good KOF action here.
You rated at the best time, my man. This is oh, here we go. Short jab, EX Gatling into the tackle. We're gonna go for a safe jump setup here. Goes into CD, goes into a follow-up, goes for an... That was an option select, by the way. When he did that jumping fierce, that's an option select in case that he decides he's going to try to jump out. That's actually also a Death Valley driver. So I see you, DS Shadow X. I see what you're trying to do now.
Yeah, DS Shadow X. This Clark has been on a roll all night. Gato is the next victim in the line of sight. Starting off with the 2D there, immediately jumping in with the JA.
Yeah, it's just... the absolute, oh man, the absolute certainty with which he's doing these things. Nice, another safe jump. Yeah, another jump fierce. Remember, every time you see a jump fierce, there's a high likelihood. Oh wow, that's such a perfectly placed jump. Baits the uppercut. Gonna get combo
EX
here
tackle.
into tackle.
All right, gets
Nice.
the elbow as well.
Oh, you can't do anything about that. The whiff CD into the Frankensteiner, and that's gonna put DS Shadow.
Oh, CV. We might see it here. A one Clark victory on the horizon. Mai is the next victim. Who's next?
Mai does do pretty well against Clark because she can kind of opt out of a lot of things simply by virtue of being Mai.
Doing a good job. That rollback going to the standing C.
Yep, great stuff there. That's a good use of that Ryu Embu to keep Clark away. Clark scoop into the corner. This is gonna get bad because now the safe jump start. Another option select Death Lake driver. Nice jump.
All right. Mago doing a really good job getting
Really
themselves out of the corner here, just inching forward. There's the guard cancel. Wants to steal the momentum back.
Really loving these micro dashes from DS Shadow X. This should be it. I would spend the meter to get this character out of here. Absolutely.
Level 1, Clark is a problem, but if you thought Clark was a problem, here comes K-Dash.
Yeah. It feels messed up. It feels like, hey, look, I finally managed to kill this character. And then it was like, it's going to get easier from here, right? And then the answer is just Lamau.
And like we said before, we have seen DS Shadow many times tonight on stream. We have yet to see Iori. No one has pushed DS Shadow to their final form yet.
Yeah, but here we go. Nice throw. Oh, a cute little, like a pseudo empty jump there. Kind of like a tricky, using the CD to fake out and force maybe a high block. Maybe
Right, the jumping B though, able to get a nice little confirm here with the EX straight into the dive. Pushed all the way into the corner. Tries to go for the run-up CD, but look at this. DS Shadow is just not willing to hold this pressure.
DS Shadow's just, nah, I'm good.
Oh, is that dead?
That is so dead. That
was meterless.
That did a grip of damage. I don't understand.
Mad respect to the winner.
Yo,
We're all sleeping on K-Dash.
I'm a believer. I'm a believer in the K-Dash.
Yeah, we are all sleeping on K-Dash. The amount of damage that just did is embarrassingly high. Like, we're all out here like, oh, look at all these other characters. When are we all playing K-Dash, y'all? Like,
I didn't miss that, right, chat? That was meterless, or did they start off with an EX move? Because I blinked for a second and they were in a combo.
It is very possible that they had started with a EX Heinz trigger, but just like you, I did not properly see it. That did a lot.
But here we go, back into Clark versus Benimaru, though. Okay, jumping B for the cross-up. 1 EX. All right, thank you so much.
Thank you, Hosha. Also. No!
Okay, run a BP.
Okay, it's so hard that nobody could be aware of how good he is. I don't think he's that hard. I think we're just all lazy. Good stuff there from DS Shadow. Goes for the standing fierce.
Gets hit
It's
by
meter positive for 1 EX. That does make sense. Meter positive for 1 EX is really good. That's some delicious stuff.
All right, close C there. Just trying to get this pressure, but Tamago with these short hops putting in a ton of work right now.
Yeah, Tamago's playing this exactly how he needs to play this if he's trying to, like, not get melted. Oh, never
speaking
mind.
of getting melted.
Yeah, but honestly though, like that was a much better. That was just a much better straight up round altogether because the first time that they had this whole fight, that Clark just ate through a significant chunk of that. You've got to be kidding me. I don't.
DS Shadow X, what a madman. All right, there's the hop forward into the machine gun punches. Roll backwards, create a little bit of space, try and use that 2D and that 5C. Wow, just throws out the Frankensteiner, putting Tamago here into the corner.
I don't really know what is real anymore. Like, anytime I thought that Clark, like when I think Clark is like not like Omega crazy, oh my god, Death Valley Driver, Frankensteiner. Like, oh my god, Frankensteiner.
Hey!
Hey! You've got to be kidding me. I'm in love, honestly. I could just watch this for the rest of my days.
This egg is starting to boil right now. Clark is starting to scramble Tamago.
Incredible. Jab, jab, jab. We're going to get a turn punch into an EX tackle. Get into the corner.
Yep, rolling Death Cradle, put him back in. Hold this pressure.
The bell doesn't dismiss you. Clark dismisses you. Here we go. Into the dirt. Let's go. Hold this hop CD. Run up throw.
Another one.
Hold this. Eat
Run up Frankensteiner into the
level 1. Not maybe the best decision, but a good decision. Absolutely. Wow. On up throw. Otter spitting. Eat my elbow, guy. Yes, Shadow advances. Tamago.
Wow. Tamago holding down back like DS Shadow X's Iori.
He has a Yuri, dude? Like, I didn't even know, honestly. At this point, I'm taking it under advisement because I think that's cap. I don't think that character exists. I haven't seen him.
I'm seeing a cap right now, and it's on Clark Still's head. There's the uppercut in the corner.
Good stuff there.
We have the lore too in the chat. Khannibal always plays against Shadow X, so they know how to beat him. And we're starting to see that actually. Kusanagi doing a really good job.
Yeah, Kusanagi right now is doing the right thing, which is, quite frankly, like, stay on top of Clark and be the person in the driver's seat. If there was ever going to be a way that you were going to get DS Shadow X to, like, slow down, it was by staying on top of him. Kusanagi's actually doing a great job of managing this Clark right now. All of this Clark suffering that so many players have been put under, only for Kusanagi to, like, kind of show off that, hey, no, yeah, maybe I can deal with it. Y'all might be having trouble, but I know this matchup.
Yeah, I mean,
oh,
honestly,
nice standing roundhouse. Oh my god, what a Frankensteiner!
No way!
One. That's not going to kill. That only does about 100 damage when it is canceled like that. However, it's a mix-up time. Just does a...
Oh, it jumps right into the fireball, though. But still, that was an incredible Frankensteiner. Only 9 seconds left on the clock. Kusanagi going to gain barely any health left here on Yuri.
Oh, man.
Okay. All right, let's move on to the next round. Rock, please come on in.
Cool.
All right, Rock Howard up here against K-Dash. And so these characters are slightly similar in the sense that they have a fireball that is like an anti-fireball fireball.
Yeah. Here we go. A little bit of a party time, yep.
Run up DP Kusanagi, the madman.
You know, sometimes that's just what you gotta do, you know?
Oh, not quite the punish that they wanted there. They definitely wanted more than just the standing C.
Oh, Kusanagi right now doing a good job. Oh,
I think the thing here is
Shadow
that
X
Kusanagi
gets
is
scooped.
very patient on defense, and that is something that is helping a lot.
That is great pressure right now from Kusanagi on offense. Good stuff. Oh, the great jump in from DS Shadow manages to get the clip. Here we go. That's good. Ton of damage and a kill from DS Shadow's K-Dash. Kusanagi, who looked like he was all comfortable in the driver's seat, explodes. It's like everybody else has exploded.
Says, you guys aren't ready for Iori yet.
Yeah, he's like,
Your
you guys
kids
haven't
like that
earned
one.
Iori. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Never mind. It might be time for Iori.
Okay.
Whoa.
No,
nothing personal, kid.
Yeah, nothing personal, kid. Oh, nice. Here we go. Nice block. Keeps blocking. Oh, blocks the overhead. Ooh, Kusanagi thought about that uppercut with on a minute spike.
All right, there it is. Limiters are off. Iori is coming out.
It makes the perfect sense that it was Kyo that had to bring Yuri out, right?
Oh, absolutely. This is the fated duel. The music change. Here we go.
No music change.
Oh, no music change? I can't actually even hear the music.
It's because they're locked in. Oh, what a good confirm here from DS Shadow. We're going to get the 3 Rekos. Going to get the ground. The fake tacon. Get into that. Level 2, or rather,
So,
level 1 follow-up. Goodbye.
So, that was a perfect.
Yeah. Sometimes Yuri runs you over.
Kusanagi brought out the Iori, and DS Shadow X said, "Bet, you sure you're ready for this?"
Yeah,
And
bet.
Kusanagi was not ready for it.
Yeah. We were out here like freaking out about how good the K-Dash and the Clark were, and then Yuri came out and was like, that's because you just ain't seen me yet.
Literally the final boss of DS Shadow X's team. Every DS Shadow X plays every single one of the characters on his team like they're a boss character.
Round 1. Ready, go!
Here we go, up 1-0 on the board now.
This is why you let him OCV you with Clark. That makes perfect sense. Thanks, man. So you don't have to fight Yuri. Of course. How could we have been so blind?
You just get put out of your misery way sooner.
Yeah. Nice catch on the back row from Kusanagi. Kusanagi is Yuri. Really feels like she has Clark kind of like down a lock. Oh, interesting. I don't know why that Frankensteiner didn't hit. It might have still been that she was in
Recovery?
in recovery. Could have been like a wow. Okay, excuse me.
Was that like a little double cross under? Because I definitely saw Clark turn around, but here we go, rolling death cradle into the corner.
Yeah, weird stuff just happened, but it doesn't matter. EX uppercut. Kusanagi does not want to hold any kind of mix-up from this man. Nice blocks here from DS Shadow X. Oh my God, land into uppercut. That is... Man, when people said Kusanagi does not want to block, they weren't kidding.
That was genius, though, landing immediately into uppercut. And that is kind of actually like... That takes some execution, too, because that 2D came out, and you had to be uppercutting on the frame that you landed.
Yeah, but you can hold the button, right? As soon as you land,
True.
so it's not that big of a deal because you still have the frame buffer. The frame buffer's still there to help you out. But still pretty nice. Uh-oh, party time. We're going into the corner. This is big corner damage. This boy hurts in the corner, man.
Yeah, with that soul bad guy uppercut there, kicks you back down.
Gato Kida. Just, he's so cool. I kind of really like the Shadow X's team. Like, I could play this team straight up. Not that I could play it well, just that I would absolutely play this team.
Oh,
Nice.
gets the confirm also off the counter hit in the air.
Oh, the hop C, nothing to it, but Kusanagi with a deep CD. Oh, the SX Shadow X does not get what he wanted. Kusanagi just lets the EX elbow rip because he's like, nah, bet. You're going to run forward. You run forward simply every time. Why wouldn't you run forward now?
Rock's hand burns with an awesome power here. We're back down to Iori, but Kusanagi's looking a lot cleaner. Full health Rock. Iori's going to have to go through both Rock and Kyo.
I mean, well, if the last time we saw Yuri is anything to go by, my man's up for the task. Cool down C into jab rekka.
He actually, it looked like he empty jumped and tried to go for EX command grab and actually got thrown out of it. And there we go. Goes for EX command grab this time.
Now, this is going to get scaled a bit. Okay, so he's going to do the... He goes for a classic 98 mix-up. Doesn't really get it because it's kind of hard to time in this game. Even with the hard knockdown of the half-circle back roundhouse.
Good patience here, too. I really like DS Shadow's movement.
Nice down C. The down C as an anti-air into a jab rekka is so smart because one of the things you may notice is that sometimes it'll say counter. That does say counter. You get to carry them with the rekkas. You carry them with the rekkas. It's big damage. Doesn't matter. Kusanagi short into activate. We're going to get a little bit of damage here. Level 1. Kusanagi makes him block a CD scoop. Gets right next to him. Catches the backdash with EX. I forgot the name of the move. I just call it elbow.
EX elbow.
Yep.
And there we go. Kusanagi. The very first time anyone has been able to put a dent in the armor of DS Shadow X here.
Yeah, for a little moment, DS Shadow X finally, at least on stream, suddenly looking vulnerable. Hard Edge. Thank you, Mgaro. That's the name that I was looking for. I appreciate you very much.
And we're back into the Clark versus Yuri matchup. It's possible he bleeds.
He bleeds.
If it bleeds, we can kill it.
Es posible. It sangra.
Yo.
That's the same thing when in Spanish. Oh, good stuff. Hey, the B grab to say, please stop, please cease. Cease and desist. Goes for the Frankensteiner. I think he missed the memo that Kusanagi simply never wants to be on the floor. That's fine.
Yeah. And the dive kick, too, to actually get above the Frankensteiner and put Clark in the corner. Brilliant stuff there from Kusanagi, now creating a little bit of space.
Nice little
Has
jab
the life
check on all the hops. DS Shadow very willing to do little jab checks here. Oh, the stand C, but does not realize that he is landing it in time, so he can't do forward B right after. Good blocks here from DS Shadow. Gets clipped with the down forward B, but it doesn't matter because there's not a whole lot to do with it. Oh, got kind of the mix up there.
Yeah, didn't realize that they actually got to confirm.
Yeah, wasn't thinking about it, I don't think, because he's been struggling to land a hit on this mosquito of a girl.
Well, they realized they got this hit now, able to get that confirmed there, but now we're back into just Kusanagi hopping all over the place. Guard cancel to put her into the corner, try and lock her down. Only 10 seconds left on the clock. Time is running out for Clark.
Oh my god, that Frankensteiner. Oh, that's going to be punished. It's only going to get punished by a throw. It doesn't matter. Shadow's still going in, even 2 seconds left, and with the lead, decides to go in anyways, makes a throw. DS Shadow X going to get 100 health back. Kusanagi gonna have a rock with 3 meters basically to deal with the remainder of a 200 health Clark here.
Look, Shadow is out for blood, all right? They're not content to win with a time out, but great confirm there from Kusanagi off the counter hit, jumping CD.
Yep. That was real good stuff there from the Shadow X.
There we go, K-Dash coming in. Kusanagi with a substantial meter lead here, so you know a next hit is gonna do a lot of damage.
Yep. Here comes the DS Shadow X, now has 2 meters, which is kind of like all K needs to really put in the hurt on someone in the corner. Actually doesn't even need that much. A lot of his corner damage seems to be very inexpensive, honestly. So we'll see what this turns into. Good little bit of pacing here. Nice jumping is going to land. He's going to get the narrow spike. Carries into the corner. Another wall hit. He's going to get the super that did so much damage.
Bro.
That is so incredible. Yes, Shadow X. No stuff we don't. Great there.
Yeah, wonderful backdash to check the roll forward. Good God, this K-Dash. Someone in chat said that the characters just get higher in power level as they go further up, and I think that is definitely true. Shatter your expectations. Here we go, Kyo getting the JB cross up. Goes straight into the quick mode.
Another bunch of up kicks. Oh, that's going to be the climax just to get K-Dash off the screen. I think he's just over it.
Give him the Elden Ring.
Oh, my man out here burning Lundell. Oh, okay. 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 All right. Oh, he was. It blows my mind that even in the position he's in, he is willing to bet meter.
Just to go. Just to
do it.
Just
go. What if I get this hit? Won't you look mad stupid after I land like this fat hit on you, you know? Like, nice roll out.
Yeah, just trying to avoid that cross up at all costs.
Oh, okay. Yuri not hitting any button in the air in time. The understanding right now from DS Shadow X. Nice crouching C. Stand C forward A. Oh, ooh, shattered expectations. Shattered going up into the air. Not going to get a whole lot of damage out of it, but a little bit of enough. DS Shadow
X. Great rollout there, too, from Kusanagi from the attempted jump in from DS Shadow.
Oh, trades in the air. Doesn't really get much out of it. Staggered Rekkas. Gets one. Ooh, the backdash barely gets around crouching. Yeah. Oh, that was kind of cute. Goes for 2 of them. Both of them blocked properly by Kusanagi. Kusanagi, old school KOF player, knows which way you got to block that. Jump back D. The time is ticking. Activation from Kusanagi. Gonna activate, do some damage. That's gonna be 2-1 Kusanagi. Kusanagi with the lead here.
Yeah, trying to get their way back into grand finals. They want their run back. Dang, he says, bring it on, Yagami. Wherever, whenever, I'll kick your ass. Dang.
Damn, Damn, my man's serious about this.
Woo! Kyo with no chill at all. That man is all fire.
Yeah, Kyo right now just like, yo, you trying to talk that good trash? You think you're nice? I'm nice. I inherited the flames of Kusanagi. What do you got? You know?
He got purple flames and a cool jacket.
I mean, he got that cool red hair, you know. He do be looking kind of styling and profiling.
All right, here we go. This could be the possible last game for DS Shadow X. Kusanagi has been the one who's been able to put them on the back foot.
Oh, nice short. Hold the Skoken. Now Clark, mostly neutralized throughout the game so far. Nice down C, goes for a run up D. Oh, very good. Not something you usually see because it's kind of easy to get around if you're expecting it, but a good B command grab there. B backbreaker from DS Shadow X to do an anti-air. Kusanagi just playing it solid, not letting Abraham, DS Shadow X,
Shadow
get an
being
easy hit.
incredibly patient here, really actually starting to learn this matchup on the fly, right? But there's one good jumper from Kusanagi, drops the confirm.
Keeping it calm, goes for the command grab. It looked like a Frankensteiner, gets uppercutted though. Goes for a blowback CD. Doesn't get the command throw, I think. Still in invulnerability from throws. Kusanagi is going to probably get a kill here. Yeah, that combo does so much damage. You just cannot, if you have half health or less, you cannot get opened up by Yuri. You will lose a character. And that's starting to look a little dangerous, a little spicy.
There's the CD right at round start as well. Yuri looking incredibly clean. There's the anti-air with the fireball. Gets the sweep. She's just so hard to catch. There's something about Kusanagi. Kusanagi is constantly moving. And there's a wake-up throw. DS Shadow X, he's able to hit the fly once, but needs to get one more touch. And there we go. Punish on the EX.
Yeah, the EX command grab there. Kind of like a little bit of a Hail Mary. It's just a decision every time I see it. Like, I can't talk a whole lot. But it's a strange decision to see. And I'm kind of glad he's doing it because it's giving him, like, that's kind of like that zaniness or that willingness to, like, commit basically what I consider are just atrocities is kind of what he's keeping DS Shadow X on his toes. But we got clipped. That's going to be an easy 200. Oh my god, this is going to be humongous damage.
Clean overhead there too. Gets the knockdown, tries to go for an overhead yet again. Run up low, but Kusanagi just holding down back. Well placed 5B.
Nice block. Sweep.
Look at these buttons just coming out. DS Shadow is just pressing.
DS Shadow just trying to put the wall in front like, hey, don't come in through here. I ain't want to talk to you.
Yeah, you see these hitboxes? If you get hit by them, it's your fault.
Yeah. I'm just going to start swinging my legs. If you get hit by it, that's on you. You know, I cannot be held responsible for your bad decision making. Oh my god,
swinging
Kusanagi.
some legs. Here we go.
That's dead. Don't look now, but Kusanagi is on match point.
The power of the sun. Sunny D here. Here we go. Set point. Kusanagi trying to get back into grand finals to get their run back.
Yeah, and this is not... I'm not going to even lie. It's not what I was expecting. This is not the finals that I predicted. If this is how this goes. DS Shadow right now has a chance to try to pull this off. Oh my god, here we go.
This is a start. Big damage on this as well. Great corner carry.
No. Wow. Oh my god, DS Shadow.
Kyo's dead.
Yep, Kyo is out of here with almost no damage taken, so don't look now, but Yuri looking kind of good.
Yuri just
Wait, hold on, wait. I forgot Kyo was the last character.
Yeah. Oh, every bit of history between us, I'll burn it away for good, yo.
Bro, he mauled that character so fast that I thought there was just another one. Yeah, I thought there was just a fourth.
Oh, very fitting
Order
with
selection.
with Anchor Kyo and Anchor Iori, we're going to go down to the final game between these two. Actually, we might not get to see Anchor Kyo. We're getting a order selection here. Let's see. Okay, just taking a breather, I guess.
It's about to be a party up in here.
This is it. Final match between these two. And you know what? It's probably going to end with Iori versus Kyo. Jumping right into it. All right, so now what we've seen most of the time is Yuri has done such a good job dealing with Shadow's Clark. Probably better than anyone else has all night. But this time, Shadow getting the first blood. Patience here as well. Rolling out of the cross-up attempt. 2C. Trying to fish out. Alright, fireball pressure here in the corner. 2D whiffs, gets the punish. Another jump in here as well. Elbow. 2D gets blocked yet again. There's the run-up crossover. Okay, 2D putting in some work here. The damage is starting to add up onto Kusanagi. Clark looking incredibly healthy. Roll back on the dive kick attempt. Yet another 2D place. The change that DS Shadow is making here, just trying to play a poking and brawling game and not trying to go in for all these command grabs, is working out so far, but their back is up against the wall now. There's another throw. And the fireball. Run up. Oh, Frankensteiner into the elbow. Yuri is out of here. Going into Rock now. Rock with 2.5 bars on deck. This is pretty familiar to what we saw before. Rock just needs one touch to really get rid of Clark here. 2D, it's putting in a lot of work here. Oh no, he wasn't able to actually get the confirm there. Wasn't ready for it. He's able to confirm this time though. EX tackle, goes for the elbow.
Oh, I was muted the entire time. Holy moly, I'm out here commentating and stuff. Deathblade driver. Nice sweep. I don't know why my microphone decided to shut itself off. That was extraordinarily strange. I apologize to everybody including the academy. Production, is he dead? No, I'm still here. I was just talking into nobody.
I was like, oh god, what's going on?
How much did I say during that entire match?
Nothing.
The whole thing, I was quiet. I was freaking out, man. Oh no. Microphone, please. Anyways, nice here. Nice down C. Oh, the CD to prevent the actual jump out from Kusanagi's rock. Good stuff there. Nice run up into the throw. Gonna jump in. It was an EX counter waiting in the wings. EX flip kick.
Safe jump there. Oh, tries to go for the run up low. Goodbye, Rock. Bring in the Kyo. It's all that's left for Kusanagi. DS Shadow X
is at match point.
Match point with a full health K-dash and 3.5 bars to work with. This is
and Yuri in the back like, yo, what's good? Oh, the jump to evade the low attack. Great stuff from Shadow. Still jumping. Whoa, man. Whiffed on the up kick from the Ein trigger. That didn't really matter too much because there was something behind waiting for it. Nice jump D. Oh, man. Stand C.
That's it.
Confirm.
That's it. It's over.
It's over. No,
he
they dropped the combo. Doesn't matter. There's still so much left to go. So much KOF left to play. Kusanagi is going to activate. Going to go here into level 1 super into climax. I don't think that's going to kill.
Not quite. He's going to hand him the Elden Ring, though, and gets one more mix to try and bring in Iori.
My man just sent this boy out to the Lanedale at capital of Ash. Nice sweep.
Into the fireball meaty. Tries to jump in with the CD. All right, here we go. Faded duel. 34 seconds left on the clock. Kyo with no meter coming in up against a 4-bar, nearly 5-bar Iori. Yo,
Iori is loaded and gas ready to go. Shorted to activate. We're not even going for anything fancy, my guy. We're going straight into the combos. That's going to be it. A perfect on Yuri from Shadow off a short into activate into do my fancy stuff. And DS Shadow earns a ticket to Grand Finals. Give it up, though, for Kusanagi. What an absolutely fighters here. The Dream Hack. 60-player Dream Hack, bro. Really, it's actually more like 61.
But here we go, jumping straight into the grand finals. Immediately, Shadow just starting off fierce, going for a Frankenstein right off the bat.
Yeah, Frankenstein. Oh, nice stuff. Oh, goes for the nice little run under.
Ooh, I like
Yeah,
the
Shadow with
patience
a
here as well.
great full screen jump jab. Just didn't really get to confirm. Said Robert was like, let me go for this taconcito. It didn't work out. Nice. Super deep TD there.
Great confirm. Here we go. Straight into the elbow. Unfortunately, doesn't have the meter to go into super, but doesn't even need it.
DS Shadow right now not looking like the team that came out of losers. That is some incredibly strong play right now from this Clark, which we've seen all night and really every time we've seen him. Good stuff here from Robert though. Oh, scoop!
Your turn, my turn.
Yeah, why'd you wake up next to me? That's crazy. EX machine gun into jabs. One of his favorite things to do after EX machine gun. Something that I probably need to learn and a lot of Clark players need to learn. When you go for it, sometimes you gotta jab. It's a tackle.
Yep, block DP. Elbow. Safe jump with the JA here.
Yep.
Okay, but Robert actually trying to challenge and press out.
Nice roll out. Oh, the empty jump scoop. No need to do a level 1 there.
Yeah, just hold
Goes-
onto your meter.
Showed kind of like a fake out that he might just do a command grab and then went for jab jab, which is so scary. Oh my god, he said, I don't even care.
Oh, catches the backdash there too with the 2A. And
Yeah,
one important thing to note too is that when you backdash, you are in counter hit state. So
Yeah, but you do beat basically every low. Like, there's very few lows that will hit you when you do a backdash. So backdashing in the corner, sometimes still a great idea, particularly against grapplers. Oh, the scoop. Down. Elbow. Goes for the mix-up. Very hard to safe jump that, by the way.
yeah, not quite safe enough.
Oh, goes for the down C, thinking he might clip something, but does not actually get to do that. That's going to finally put Clark away. However, Clark has done more than enough damage. Krohnen, the only character left on Aaron Roberts' roster. This is just the first game.
Oh, K-Dash with that neutral hop, also just trying to catch Robert approaching here.
Oh, the jump C.
Yo, these guys look kind of familiar.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Are they related?
Oh, well, sorta. It's complicated.
Okay, short hop in with the JA
Oh.
again. Great guard cancel there to punish the
Hey,
fireball.
big steppy. Here we go. Krohnen stuff. Krohnen doesn't get the follow-up properly. I think he forgot to do the slash. I think that the easiest thing to do after that would be roundhouse slash. Then you can get your EX uppercut into jab uppercut. I could be wrong. Not a Krohnen player. I need to lab these. I do want to learn Krohnen a little bit. Oh, here we go. Party time for EX at Shadow.
There's the uppercut, knock him back down for the hard knockdown, but can't get the safe jump there. Jumps right into the DP loops.
Oh, level
Okay.
1 super. That's just an easy little confirm, and that's going to be it for the first game. DS Shadow X taking it fairly handily.
Yeah, Shadow X really looking like a beast of prey.
Incredible.
You like that?
Yeah, I am. I
It's a
will.
little
I
too
will.
obvious.
Nah, you know what? Sometimes the obvious one's a good one.
Here we go. We're gonna jump right
Excellencer.
into the second game.
Excellencer with el Krohnen de bolsillo. You know, I gotta share this with all y'all right now because El Rosa and I were making jokes about this over at Combo Breaker. You know how goofy fighting game terms sound in Spanish? Salto vacío. Ain't nobody say that. People, even in Spanish, we're like empty jump. All right, here we go. DS Shadow X says there's nothing empty about this jump. Eat this combo. Here we go. Jab Gatling. Next tackle.
Give him the elbow
Elbow.
draw.
The meatiest safe hop CD ever. Here we go. EX tackle.
Uh-oh,
Goes
the
for a safe
Clark-
jump setup.
The Clark train has left the station yet again. Right on time, choo-choo.
Dude. Ya chole chango chilango. That was crazy. I can't believe oh my god.
Oh!
No! No, you can't do him like that, Aram, please.
No fly zone! Get out of here!
Aram, please, man. Oh, Lord. Oh. You gonna do it again? No. Okay. Hi. Here we go.
Okay,
Every time
2D is
Aram
gonna
lands an
trade.
air throw. Something about Clark's air throws is better than all the other air throws. It's the way he, like, chucks you back into the ground.
He just spikes you, and he hangs in the air, too, when he does it.
Yeah, he's like, yo, that's cool and you thought you could jump, but yo, check this out. Oh, jab,
Whoa,
jab,
Gato's
into
gone.
turn punch. Almost. Oh my God, that did so much.
They don't call it a rolling death cradle for nothing.
Oh my God.
We are on the cusp of an OCV, a nearly full health Clark going up against Krohnen here.
Oh my God. My man did full run up, jab, 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 take a step forward, command throw. Understandable. Krohnen right now trying to figure out a way to get this. Oh, he went for the air throw again, by the way.
Great spacing there to get away from the fireball.
Una rodante de muerte. Oh my God, please stop. Wow, okay. He baited that twice.
You ever bait 2 DPs? Hey, if Kronen's gonna DP once, we've learned our lesson tonight, right? If they whip DP, they're just gonna do it again.
Bruh, my man straight up said, oh
My God.
the rolling death cradle. Goodbye. Krohnen, #1 Queens of the Stone Age fan saying, I'm gonna do it again. Did it again and got baited twice.
That is an OCV to now put DS Shadow 1 game away from resetting this bracket.
Dude. I don't understand.
Okay, yeah, Robert's going back to the starting board, right? We got to think about this for a second. What went wrong?
Dude, he
Clark
has a
is what
whole
went
minute.
wrong.
He has a whole minute to think about this one. Don't pick your character. You got a whole okay.
Never mind. Blue Mary.
That's Blue Mary. Tiene que dropear a Krohnen el Robert. Out here, people saying they gotta drop Krohnen. I have a better plan. Don't get grabbed regardless of who you pick.
Just don't get hit. You ever try just not getting hit?
Now we got La Maria Azul. You know, here we go.
All right, Blue Mary, want to play a grappler battle, huh?
Not much of a grappler. Fist to the face. Chop to the face. Nice blocks. Ah. That might actually work out here because DS Shadow X, sorry. I keep saying DSX Shadow. I don't know. Feels right. One of the things that DS Shadow X is not really like respecting. Oh, what a nice safe jump. Oh, this is going to be big damage for just 1 meter.
Blue Mary might not get the chance to get a lot going here. Okay, jump backwards with the JD.
But went for a Death Valley driver there. Went for a check. Is going to eat big damage here. It's not going to kill, but going to be real close. Oh, it went for the CD.
Beautiful neutral jump.
Okay.
Wow, rollback into EX slide. That's actually a really interesting choice to make. I like it a lot, though.
Yep. Wow. Okay. Understandable. You know he's going to press jab at you every time. Might as well check it sometimes.
Oh, chop.
GG, shake my hand.
He put it out there. He just said, shake that.
Yeah. He's like, yo, GG, shake my hand.
All
KMG
right.
5661 last hit. Is that the last hit?
The last hit.
Oh my God. Frankensteiner. Hold these, block these. Nice sweep.
Yeah,
C.
putting out that 2D. And that 2D, if he hits it at max range, pushes you out so far that you don't even have a hope of challenging him. There's the whiff DP.
Here we go. Another one.
Here.
Tackle. Yep. We're going to get a safe jump. No, he didn't go for the safe jump. He did crouching C, crouching jab, standing C. Saw that he got a counter hit, so he took a little bit of bonus damage. Got another sweep. Another bar C this time.
Oh, wow. Gato actually, like, hopping over the 2D there.
Yeah, I thought... I mean, listen, that didn't matter. Like, the amount of damage that Shadow put on the board is absurd. Like,
yeah, invaluable.
Here we go. Jab, jab, jab. Into nothing. Here comes a hopping C into the narrow spike. This is dead. Gato. DS Shadow X's K dash. Absolutely perfect, pristine, new in box, still with the shrink wrapping.
And we are at reset point now here for DS Shadow X.
Oh, okay. Scoop this man, chuck him aside. Oh, the narrow spike out of nowhere. Minute spike.
Just let it rip. Tries to go for the overhead mix up there afterwards.
It's important sometimes that you do that because, frankly, you gotta make people block low randomly. See?
Like that?
Yeah, you gotta remind people, hey, yo, I'm K-Dash. You can't just, like, stand for no reason. You gotta have a plan. No meter extra sprint from Robert. You would think that in a situation like this, you'd be a little bit less thrifty with the meter. That's
There
pretty
we go,
good.
level 1. Robert is still alive here, but not by much. And that's Iori coming in now.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little spicy. Yuri, DS Shadow X is like we know his Clark is great, and we know. Oh my God!
Okay,
Once
yep, that's
again,
it.
here we go. Climax.
I feel like I've seen this episode before.
Yeah, we saw this episode of was it A Day in the Life of Yuri Yagami earlier?
Yeah, just Iori 5B. We're getting a rerun of it, and that is a reset, so we're gonna get another run of a set between these two players.
Now we're in the Shin Grand Finals,
Neo Grand Finals.
the Neo Grand Finals, the true Shin Grand Finals, the only Grand Finals that matter. The last ones. This is the absolute last set of the tournament. I hope y'all are enjoying this ridiculous, like,
One of the craziest KOF brackets we've had.
yeah, just absolutely absurd. Like,
This is easily the craziest KOF bracket we have had here, though, at DreamHack.
it is. First off, I love that this bracket's huge. The last time that we did a DreamHack bracket, the bracket was kind of a little bit small. It was just full of killers, but it was pretty small. So we kind of got through it real fast, and I was just like, man, I want to see more KOF. So seeing all these players here putting on this incredible show, and listen, I'm not gonna lie, okay? I'm gonna be honest with you, chat room. I'm a huge fan of Abraham. Like, it's every time I get to see this guy play, it is like a huge treat for me. It's like I'm being fed right now. Okay, he plays two characters I love. He plays Clark and he plays Yuri, and almost every third character that he plays in there looks super cool when he plays them. I have never wanted to play K-Dash more than I want to play him right now.
Look, I'm a simple man. I see Clark, I hit like.
Yeah, that's me. Oh my God, he went for that Frankensteiner. It doesn't matter. Robert's starting to understand that there's a little bit of a method to this madness. So willing to like harass with these slicers, which is smart. Clark doesn't like it when you wind up at a nice little safe distance for doing some cheap stuff. Oh,
Frankensteiner's gonna work this time though, putting Robert here into the corner. Patience baits out the DP, gonna get a nice chunk of damage.
Yep, light one into tackle. Here comes a safe jump. Short jab, good blocks from Robert. Run up scoop. Not gonna burn the meter because it's not gonna kill. Short jab, nice confirm. EX turn punch into jab turn punch. This girl do be dead.
Yeah, she is out of here right now. Clark is absolutely on fire. Blue Mary just suffering. We thought for a second that Robert had it down, right? Had it down how to play the matchup, and then Shadow gets that one knockdown, puts you in the corner, and it's just over.
Oh boy. Jab, jab, into tackle. Oh, stand C whiffs, and then Gato thinks, okay, now I can walk forward, and guess what? Sweet. I feel like Robert's playing. Oh, actually, you know what? I take that back. That was actually super smart to get out of the Frankensteiner. Didn't really get anything. Oh my God, that trade working completely out in DSX Shadow's favor is the meanest thing I have ever seen.
Yeah, and that's the end of Gato. His back is broken and his neck is snapped. And we are bringing in Krohnen here on Anchor.
Who will win? 1,000 years of Chinese martial arts or one grabby boy?
I got one grabby boy.
Apparently, it's one grabby boy. Here we go. Who will win? The 9,999th revision of a clone or one grabby boy? Here we go. Nice EXDP. We're going to get rid of this character. You got to shoot him, man. You got to shoot him.
He gave Clark one more chance to live. That might be.
All right, there you go. You got to kill him.
Never mind.
There you go. All right, good stuff.
Still have to deal with K-Dash, though. And Iori.
¿Cuándo la escuelita de Layak? Someone asking, when is Layak school? I don't know, man. I'm going to need some lessons, I think. Oh, here we go. Short, into an Eins trigger starter. We're going to get some decent little damage in the corner carry. Now,
Hard knockdown goes for honest mids.
honest miss K-Dash.
Great backdash there on the jump in attempt. Now establishing their own pressure. Wow, just throws out the drill, huh? Run up throw as well.
There we go. Nice little slide. Ooh, the Eins trigger. Kind of fishing there a little bit, K-Dash. Yeah, Shadow XL. Oh, you can't contain yourself. Every Khronen does it. And you know what? DS Shadow X got that memo. Nice swipe there from Robert. Oh, K is also like has a propensity to suddenly just let her rip.
I think that's the first time we've really seen him just Beyblade it out like that, huh?
Starting to get a little spicy in the chat room right now. Spicy.
I can't read any of it.
Don't worry about it. All that matters is that I understand what's going on, or that somebody understands what's going on. DS Shadow X. So something that El Rosa told me, shout out to El Rosa, who's in the chat there, that Krohnen, if you see the beginning of the startup of the fight, you should be pressing your close C or your crouch C, especially on a character like Yuri. Because what will end up happening is that if they do the fast one, nothing's gonna come out. But if they do this, oh, there you go, scoop. If they do the slow one, it's automatically a counter hit, and you get a follow up with your two Rekkas to whatever you want. You know?
Yeah.
So that's a good way to deal with that. It turns out that DS Shadow X didn't need that knowledge. He just straight up cooked this man. Yuri out here. Order selection change for Robert. I wonder if he just wants the 10 seconds. No, I guess not. Oh.
Just immediately into it, huh? Just wanted to take a quick
No.
Oh, wait, no.
Kronen's second
Okay.
slot.
Kronen's second. Interesting.
Kusanagi right now must be so sad because like he was like so close.
Yeah, I mean, he was incredibly close to getting that run back.
Oh no. You can't just start by telling this person they can't jump at you ever again, man. Oh, nice. Hop B. Goes for a Death Valley driver there. Doesn't matter. All right, Death Lake driver.
Oh, the run up CD though, but the rollback. All right, I really like what Robert's doing now, hopping around off the ground, right? This is what we were seeing from Yuri that was doing so well against Clark. You need to stay mobile and grounded, and you need to stay mobile, and you cannot stay grounded.
Yeah. It was kind of like a... Oh my god, what is happening? That was 2 Frankensteiners in a row at something that maybe he thought was gonna come and it never came. DS Shadow X.
I'm
trying to
slide.
find a win. Yeah, I feel the slide too. That's been Death Lake driver didn't hit. Short jab. It didn't matter. Is that gonna be enough? Oh, no, that's a dead character. That's I believe just enough to get. Yep, that's dead. Goodbye. Remember, level 1 always deals 100. Level 2 deals almost exactly 200. That's the way you know. If the super starts and the life is right to the left of the second notch, character's gone.
I like that Shadow is kind of following the mantra of you got the meter, spend it to kill.
Yep. Krohnen though got 3 meters. Krohnen with meter is very scary. Nice pressure. That is something you could do. Krohnen is not allowed to do Death Lake driver. Not allowed to just do
my god! Shadow, stop, bro. My heart cannot take these.
Dude, the problem is that there's 2 Clark mains on commentary. Like, y'all just... Oh,
no! You keep running into it! How is this happening?
Oh, Lord.
Okay.
Oh, Lord. Shadow X is starting to feel himself. The Clark was starting to flow through because when you do that CD cancel, the thing with Shadow X is that I need to see him let that CD come out so that he can forward step it.
All right, so now we have Krohnen up against K-Dash.
Here we go. EX level 1. Not going to spend. Doesn't need to. Doesn't go for steppy, though. Throw.
Ooh, empty into throw. Okay. Tries to go for the low mix up there. Forces the guard cancel there out of DS Shadow to try and create a little bit of space.
Oh, that's going to be it. Robert, with this adjustment, getting rid of K super fast might the adjustment that he was looking for.
It seems to be working out really well right now. I mean, Iori still has 3 bars on deck. This is totally doable for Shadow.
Yep, good stuff there from Robert's Krohnen. Goes for, like, I don't think I've ever seen anybody do that before. Nice stuff. Okay, goes for a forward B. Back steps, trying to make a little bit of room. Okay.
All right, there's the guard cancel too. Nice roll through on the fireball.
Ooh, short jab. Short jab, there we go. EX fireball. We're going into the corner. Basic little combo. Jab uppercut. Are we going to spend meter? Does not spend meter. Goes for the fake tacon. I wonder if the fake tacon has a purpose.
There we go. All right, that's going to be full health back here for Iori as well.
That is a good EX. I always forget that when you do the fierce Rekkas, you got to end in EX Fireball for the OTG.
It's so good. It's so good. And it's stylish, too. He just kind of flicks the fire on the ground to beat you.
Oh, look at that. Remember I told you down C as an anti-air, you get a counter hit, and usually when you jump, you automatically get a counter hit. You can really get some really fat juggles off of that. Oh, nice CD there from Robert. Robert doesn't follow up, though, even though he got a counter hit.
The spacing here, too, from Shadow. They're willing to, like, backdash all the way across the screen just to force Robert to overextend. No punish on that. Wow.
It was, I don't think he would have made it in time to punish. It felt like kind of weird because he was already recovering and he didn't want to risk it. It's such a strange move and how it recovers. Uh-oh. This could be pretty decent damage.
Level 1? No, decides to hold on to it.
Oh, man.
Trade.
So close. Gato right now. Gato lands a hop C. I mean, sorry, a hop D. So close. Goes for the overextension. That's going to be dead. Just an uppercut's going to do it. DS Shadow X on to the second win. And AR Roberts so close, but snatches defeat from the jaws of victory.
Shadow saw, the moment that he saw Gato go straight into the demon flip, he just neutral jumped. He was like, no matter what it's going to be, if he's going to try to go for the command grab, if he's going to try to go for the slide, neutral jump is my best bet right now. I do not want to hold any of this, and it worked out so perfectly. Beautiful read.
Yeah, and like, unfortunately now, Robert has the unenvious task, or unenviable task, of having to make a comeback here by winning 3 in a row against what is quite possibly some of the most dominating KOF we've seen tonight, or really, and oh my god, I just saw a combo breaker, and this, I wanted to see this at combo breaker. What would DS Shadow X have done there?
Robert has to win 3 in a row after losing 5 in a row.
Yeah.
That's a real tall order right now. The momentum is all on Shadow's side.
Yeah, this is incredible. Good stuff here right now, DS Shadow X. Nice roll out of the rolling. Thank the heavens, somebody. I don't care that I didn't get really punished. I'm just happy that someone stopped it.
All right, there's the DP, though. It's going to allow Mary to try and get some pressure going.
Yep. Oh, that's not what you do against that in the corner, but you know what? Didn't really pay a whole lot more with his life after that. Short jab, sweep into... Oh, going into the corner, baby. You belong back at home. Here we go. Oh, Lord.
Oh, my God, Mary.
What?
Whoa. Oh, the Mary. Shut up. Shut up, Shadow.
I feel like that was almost purposefully mean.
No,
oh my god. Did you? What?
I fully...
swung at air.
Okay. Okay, Robert was able to get the kill here, but I 100% believe that that was intentional.
Yeah, fucking... Oh, sorry. Clark right now. You know what? We all get one. Clark absolutely looking to just really get that momentum completely smothered out of Mary, and then Mary still managed to get absolutely out of there. It was kind of touch and go for a second. Right now, all the damage Mary gets to do is just bonus, and maybe this is the little bit of momentum that he needs. There we go. Nice little tackle. Sorry.
All right, time to put K-Dash into Suplex City here.
Oh, here we go. Yes, Pinfall again, uppercut, into finish. No, super interesting. Oh, wow, okay. Just run up, uppercut. Roll back.
This is the best Robert has looked so far all night.
Yeah, like, this is incredible. U.S. Immigration Department kept Shadow away from U.S. tournaments, denying his visa twice. We need to make a petition, man. I'm trying to see this violence up here.
Yeah, we need to get Shadow out.
Oh, Robert, look at this. Don't look now, everybody. Robert's Mary.
OMV, possibly.
Oh, okay.
Never mind.
No, gonna get that. Oh, yeah. Just kind of ran out of life. Quite frankly, DS Shadow X's life almost gone.
Yeah, this is going to be a real difficult comeback here for DX Shadow. Pretty much has to play perfectly because Robert still has a lot of meter to work with as well, and you have to be careful for those DPs from Krohnen.
Good stuff. Oh, Lord. Oh, here we go. It might not be exactly perfect, but so far right now, good stuff here from DS Shadow X. Oh, he catches Krohnen trying to go for a down C. Gonna get flipped by a level 1 super. Level 2? Yep, here we go. Is he gonna pay EX for the ground grab? He's not.
No.
Oh, that could be it.
Come back to haunt him.
No! What?
Gets caught trying to roll backwards, forced to throw out the guard cancel. See, if he had spent the meter for the guard kills, he might have been better off spending it for the actual OTG for the kill.
Yeah, he just eats the hop C one more time, and don't look now, but DS Shadow X is in fact at tournament point. Trying to make this comeback with Yuri right now. Here we go, EX uppercut. Not exactly what I thought was gonna happen. Maybe a little bit of a an input error.
That might be a dead Iori.
What? No, Robert. Okay, here we go. Dude, just climax for the love of God. Okay, that works.
Robert able to get a point on the board for the first time in 5 matches here.
Yeah, Robert really needed literally anything to try to make that momentum shift even like a couple of degrees in his favor. It was looking real spicy for a while. Scientificoff telling us, you get those 6-2-3-6 because of the input leniency. There is a way to ensure that you always get the fireball, and that's to ensure that you end the input in a 9. And as long as you end the input in a 9, you will always get a fireball. 100% guaranteed. It always works. However, there isn't a possibility you simply just don't get to the 9 before you hit the button and you end up with, you know.
Yeah, it takes some getting used to, right? Having to like basically tie your knee a lot of your special moves to make sure you get the fireball. But once you get it down, it comes naturally. But right now, Blue Mary is starting to pressure DS Shadow.
Now, the one thing that always works is a half circle forward. You don't have to end at an up forward. Half circle forward takes priority over uppercut motions. That's just a little, okay. Run up scoop.
Run up throw, baby. Jump in, J-A.
Jump gears. Jab, 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 jab. Knock on the doors. Okay. Oh, definitely driver.
Wake up DP, though, with the neckbreaker at the end as well. Trying to chase down with the jumping CD.
Oh, my God. The jab. It doesn't even let him think. Runs right back in. Goes for the scoop.
No, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. He just Death Lake drivered 6A. 6A takes Mary off the ground. She hops forward to do a double overhead fist. He just Death Lake drivered that. There in what world?
The empty hop into the scoop. One more time. Here we go. Death Lake driver once again. You are not allowed to play the King of Fighters in Clark's presence. Here we go. Tackle doesn't go for the second Gatling because he just wants to stay. The safe jump bait of the uppercut. DS Shadow XL right now putting on a clinic of Clark play, and it's already turned.
Shadow said to Robert, "Everyone gets one."
Yeah, y'all get one. You know. Oh my God, he's got over about 850 health. Hop B down C. Oh my God, run under the B grab. Come on. Shadow, you can't just do this to a man. Here we go. Finally, Robert showing signs of life. Gato hitting buttons. Level 1 super. Is he going to go for... No, actually, he can't level 2 from that distance. That would just not work.
There's the jump in. Guard cancel comes out from Shadow. Shadow wants this OCB really badly.
Yeah, grab. We're going for the turn punch into the tackle. Here we go. Is it going to be... It's Death Lake drive...
Rolling Death Cradle there.
Run up, command grab, please, no!
Do it again.
Oh my God, the yab.
Oh, does he actually get the confirm? Just putting out the 2 A's. DS Shadow X with the OCV 1 Clark victory. Your dream hack beyond number 3 champion.
My God, this man, El Dugur out here, my man's been maining Clark before Clark was a character.